live from Las Vegas at the GCA show. After 2 years of hiatus, we're back in Vegas. World's largest cardboard trade show booth. Live here in Martinsville, Indiana. Live from Norwood Royal Cigars.
When you guys said, we want you to come on the show once a month, I was like, dude, this is it.
Happy afternoon here from cloudy Florida.
Happy afternoon.
Happy afternoon.
Coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
Come on in, the water's fine.
Well, I'm going to start it off with
Happy afternoon,
everybody. Here from the Burning Leaf Cigar Lounge. And we got a special show for you today, folks. We're going to have a lot of special guests coming in. We're really planning on a good Italian festival cigar smoking day. And, of course, as you can see the table, just a little bit of liquor hanging out. Just a little, not much. Just enough to get everybody happy and smoking. And we're going to have Don Rafael on here shortly to talk about his cigar line that he's got. Kyle, do the honors with the long arms that you have. And we're going to learn all about this cigar blend that he put together in his wonderful cigar lounge. And this is the special, the Paisans Cigar Club, I guess, celebration? Is it an anniversary or what exactly?
We do get-togethers every three months usually.
Every 3 months or so. Okay.
Months, yeah.
All right. So let's introduce our people here. We have our very own Joey G. That's the
Joey
Italian
G in the
stallion
house.
in
Going
the
on,
house here. Paisan Cigar Club, and it brings along his good friend. Introduce your big guy.
This is
here.
Ray Pope of the Paisan Club right here.
How you guys doing today?
All right, there we go. So we got three nice Italians at the table and this guy. So, we got to do what we can to make him feel part of the family.
Hey, look at this. Ron can't talk anymore. Oh, geez.
Well, we got to talk about the new cannoli line that came out recently.
Oh, what a smoke!
Yeah.
What a smoke!
We got the pecorini. We got the Galino.
The Galino.
Okay. We got the Pope.
Got the Pope.
The Pope.
And we got the Gesso right
There
here.
you go.
See?
It
Get
sounds
them while they're
Italian,
hot.
but it's not. But that's good enough. We'll let it sound Italian today. Yeah, we got the 4 cannolis here. And, of course, we'll be thinking and talking a lot about the Chooch also here. It's a good smoke, so make sure you get your David Blanco number 9 Chooch, folks. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for having us here today. We've been looking forward to this for a while when we talked about it, and we're excited. But tell us a little bit about the Paisan Club.
So it's a bunch of friends, obviously, people that started meeting for cigars on a regular basis. And we were all in other cigar groups, and they kicked us all out of them. And on Facebook group.
Well, depending on what you say, what you do.
Out, got the hook. Lou Cairo was the first guy that got booted. Louis, attorney downtown, Goldberg, Wiseman, and Cairo. You ever see he got thrown out for, I don't remember what. So we just started a little club, grew into, 700, 800 people. We do have good meetings. I met a lot of people. We've got members in England. Matter of fact, one's coming in May 28th. We got guys down in Louisiana and Texas who come in, every so often for the, we've had them here every year. Louisiana, Alabama, some Southern Illinois people, some from Tennessee.
Now, do you have to be Italian, or are you gonna have a little,
we could pretend
blood in you?
We could pretend.
Pretenders?
Well, if you look at the grand scheme of things, everybody's got a little Italian in them if they came from Europe.
Well, this is true. That's true. Even St. Patrick's got Italian blood in him.
Even St. Patrick. That's it. Just a bunch of guys who got thrown out of everywhere else that started.
No, we're not troublemakers. It's just the fact that maybe they threw you out because you're Italian. Maybe.
Oh, maybe. And then we do, we go skeet shooting. We do other stuff like that together.
Oh, nice.
Sporting clays, different events. But mainly it's around cigars and whiskey.
Well, it's always whiskey and bourbon and the spirits always goes well with the
Absolutely.
smoke.
And you know
for
what? We
sure.
got some great ones right here on the table.
So good.
Yeah.
Talk, what are we talking about here today?
Yeah. We're going to start off in Speyside with a nice blend, Chivas Regal. We're going to go to the Highlands with a little Glenmorangie Star. This is
And that's
awesome.
That's a non-peaty, right?
This is a non-peaty, absolutely.
I don't like that peaty stuff, you know. They got about a
You know, I've been drinking different whiskeys since about 2015, and I lean more towards the Scotch side. This has to be one of my top 3 whiskeys, especially
Nice.
from the Highlands area. This is the 2017 Glenmorangie Star. It was a special release. It's a high proofer. It's a 52.5% ABV. So
Nice.
be careful with that one. Then I'm gonna
Gonna be a little hot.
then I'm gonna take you on over to Campbellton, and I got this this special. It was specially selected for California. It's a Glen Scotia Campbellton single malt. It's 54.6% ABV, so
Nice.
we're
Okay.
fucked again.
I see something happening. Some people tonight.
and then we're gonna take you
Oh,
over
the
to
Petey.
the island.
The Petey guy.
To Ronnie Pecorini's Petey. This is Logic, and this is an Isla single malt Scotch whiskey. This is what's the percent? 46.3. So we're gonna
That's
tone
nothing.
it down a little bit towards the
Nothing,
end there.
nothing, yeah.
And if we wanna bring it back home, I brought some bourbon too. I brought some Ocean's
Yeah.
11.
And we also got some Rabbit
Yeah.
Hole, the Cave Hill. So
Nice.
this one's a 47.5%. The interesting thing on is the mash build on the Rabbit Hole, because it is 70% corn,
Right.
10% malt barley,
Okay.
10% honey malted barley, and then 10%. And I forget what the other 10% was, but it's actually an interesting blend.
We'll make it up as we go.
Yeah, it's it's 10%. I'm on the floor, okay?
Well, after last night, you gotta be careful. You know, we gotta pick you up off the floor,
Right.
but I guess I have to be your designated driver today.
But
huh?
back to the cannolis. Not only are we going to introduce the new cannoli line here, we're going to be talking about here at the Paisans Club, not only when to leave the gun and take the cannoli, but when to leave the cannoli and take the gun.
Ooh,
We're going to go
Nice.
both ways. And gentlemen, keep your head on a swivel because people tend to go missing at these events. Okay, so just giving you.
See me now. Make sure you see me later.
oh, don't worry, we won't miss you, Ronnie.
Well, you're not getting home tonight, so it's all right. I'll let this guy drive you all the way up. Oh, look who comes in. Mr. Jeff Rice and Alan Boyd. Oh, who are those strangers? Look at them. A couple of our own characters, Chicago Pipe Club characters, are here for the visit, and he's giving me the old hello, hello to you too, Alan.
What's going on, buddy?
People are beginning to wander in
How are you?
here, and it's a good thing.
Jeff, how's it going?
And we'll see what's going on, and we're going to say hellos and hellos and hellos, brother.
Look at that beard you got
What's up,
going
big
on.
guy? Good to see you.
Joe.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. The beard's coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas is around the corner, and he needs a part-time job.
Nice.
So
Also on the table here, we got Alan Joe's subs from Franklin Park. I got to talk
Delicious.
about these. I got to talk about these subs,
Delicious.
guys. This is okay. I'm going to end the debate right now. Top 3 sub places. Number 1, Alan Joe's Franklin Park. Number 2, Alan Joe's Franklin Park. Number 3.
Joe and Al.
You guessed it. Alan Joe's Franklin Park. These guys have been around since 1960. I got a little bit of their
Jardinier, huh?
yeah, they're Jardinier here.
Nice.
If anybody wants to throw some on their subs here, but we got a nice tray of Italian subs, gentlemen. If you're hungry, go ahead and munch.
Oh, those ain't
All
gonna
right.
last long.
don't wait too long. Don't wait too long. Breakfast and lunch and dinner might be happening here, you know?
Now they're both Paisan members.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Jeff's a good friend of mine, and Alan's a good friend of mine, and we're part of the Chicago Pipe Club, and
Alan and I live in the same town, and we met
Sorry
in a
about
Straight
that.
Razor. No. We met in Straight Razor Shaving Club on Facebook. Which
Oh, really?
obviously he must have fallen out of.
yeah, it got dull.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
protest.
protesting the sharpness. Okay, there you go. Not bad, not bad. Well, Jeff's been around a while too with the Paisan Club there. All right. Good friends with the president, Michelangelo.
You started it, didn't you?
I started it because, but I definitely started it, but Michelangelo is the driving force behind it. He is the social coordinator, which really makes everything go.
Well, you always need one of those guys in any club
he set this whole
to
thing
make
up
it
today.
all happening. Yep. And we'll meet up with Michelangelo around 4:30 this afternoon, and
he's got patience.
he's doing certain things with certain people, so we'll get through there. But today we'll be interviewing, hopefully, a lot of the Paisans Club and members here in this wonderful lounge that Ralphie owns, and it's a great little place. Nice hang here. I like it. What's going on with your smoke?
I'm lighting it.
Oh, is that
So,
what it is?
yeah, you gonna let me light it, or are you
No,
gonna
no,
keep
no,
talking
no.
to me?
I want to keep talking to you so you don't light it. All right, go ahead, light it. Then I gotta light mine and you talk. Forget about you.
So
Joey,
I
so
actually,
talk a little more.
I actually met Ray through another
lighter?
whiskey group. Here. Need a lighter? I met Ray through another whiskey group, another phenomenal whiskey group, whiskey, bourbon, Scotch enthusiasts. And he actually brought me on board, invited me to a Paisan Club event, which was actually at Vic's place over there at Norwood Royal Cigars up on Northwest Highway.
Nice.
My first experience there, I walked in the joint. It was like a mafia scene.
The joint. The joint. Hey, there's no such word as mafia. That's American created, so I don't understand. Let's leave that word out. I don't like the word.
And I brought my neighbor. He's an older Italian gentleman, and he actually knew one of the members that was there was a son of a guy that he grew up with. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool experience, and I've been enjoying the Paisan Club ever since. When was that? The first one I went to, it was like last summer, I think.
No, it's got to be longer than that.
Longer than that? I don't know.
It's gotta be
Yeah.
longer than that. I'm trying to think. Well, I don't have a good
But
memory of things we're usually
I
at
met some
together.
great guys there at the Paisan Club, and eventually Ray invited me to be an admin for the group. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And we've been enjoying cigars and whiskey ever since.
Nice.
See, I'm very lazy, so I brought Michelangelo on, I bring Joe on. I organize. I
like that.
But I
You're
don't
the
like to
man
do. I'm
behind-
not a very hands-on guy.
No, but you're the man behind the scenes. I understand. This is the way it looks like. You're the man behind the scenes.
Well, you just pick and choose your tools in a toolbox. And Joe is a very energetic.
Oh, it's the promoter over
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying? I could put him on a Rodney Dangerfield showcase, and he'll start and MC everybody, and then he introduces me.
I do charge by the hour, so.
That's all right. $1.99 will get you to quite a bit.
I told
like
you
that
not to
price.
reveal that.
Oh, I'm sorry. $2.99. It's all good. So anyway, here we got. Look at that with somebody. Look, you get your picture taken. Look at that. You're famous now.
Right.
It's
So
a
right now,
beautiful
you
thing.
guys are probably sipping right now on the Chivas Regal. I figured we warm up with a blend. A lot of people overlook the blends. This is a nice blend. It's from Speyside. It's nice, sweet.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
Very
smooth.
You see the blends on the shelf and you kind of overlook them, right? And you come back to it and you're like, you know what? Damn, there's some really good blends out there. Some blended whiskeys. And this is one of them. So, I actually just recently procured this. This is actually a 1 liter. So we got a lot of work to do, gentlemen.
I don't know.
I don't think we're gonna repeat Norwood that
Oh,
night.
my God.
Actually, I got my wife here, Teresa, so when I have an extra few bottles in me, then maybe she can drive home. I don't
Extra
know.
few bottles in you, huh?
You know I don't get drunk.
No.
But maybe today because
He's talking
I
about the Jardinier.
and the sandwiches.
And don't forget the cannoli.
Listen, I just had a sandwich, and that was my breakfast and my lunch, and it wasn't enough. As I said, I'm a Gavone by nature, and I love it that way.
Manja,
You know?
manja,
manja,
manja.
manja, manja. It's the
Well, we
only way
got to
can go.
explain to the audience what a gavone is.
Ooh.
There's some audience members that might not know.
Well, then they're not Italian.
Why are they watching?
You know, that's
Why are they
right.
watching?
In excess. That's basically a person who loves excess. Excess amount of liquor, excess amount of food, X amount of sex. I mean, no, there's a whole bunch of things that you can excess. You know, what can I
Ronnie
tell you?
can keep dreaming.
But for
what?
those,
I do. I dream a lot.
real
Lot of wet
quick, for those that are in the area, if you're in the Aurora area, get to the Burning Leaf here, Cigar Lounge, because this is where we're at live right now. We're going to be here, I don't know, probably all night.
7 o'clock at the earliest.
So come
what
on
time
down.
we close, Z? What time is the place closed tonight?
Midnight. See, there we go. There-
Midnight. And as long as
if
there's food here, I will be here.
So that's again Burning Leaf,
donuts and
Aurora.
chips and stuff
Get
up
here
there,
now. We would love to see you out here. We're grab some sticks, and
Absolutely.
this is where you're gonna be able to
in
get
a sandwich and a cannoli.
the Don.
No
Don
cannoli.
Rafa.
You only got 4 cannolis. You're giving away Jesso's cannoli.
We're gonna slice them up.
Yeah, everyone gets a sliver of cannoli.
Oh, Madonna mia. Hey.
There is a
One
bottle of
pistachio
whiskey.
for you. One pistachio for you.
Stick out your tongue and I'll just wipe it down there. There you go.
Wow.
What's a bottle of whiskey?
You got to bring a bottle of whiskey if you're coming. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you can't bring
come
empty-handed.
empty-handed.
No.
And I just, I'm looking at this glass. I just remembered we got to talk about these glasses.
Well, go ahead. Let's start. You got the Paisans Club. I got the Great Lake Smoke Club.
I got the Whiskey
He's
Network.
got
Guys,
the Whiskey Network. And look at
these-
this. He's got the black guy next to him.
This is from
There you go.
The movie.
giftsonglass.net. This is Tom Simeone, the Don Corleone of etched glasses. He's in Michigan.
I got a beer glass too, but I'm drinking
Yeah.
water out of this today. But I
You
got
got
a
the,
beer.
do you have the black one?
You don't have to tell
Yeah.
nobody.
Check this out, man.
Yeah, get this
these
one
are-
closer.
Yep, these
Get
are
that one. That's
amazing
a beautiful,
glasses.
beautiful glass.
That's giftsonglass.net. This guy's amazing. He'll put your face on a glass.
And
I
that
forgot
is
my
right.
Goomba
The
set, but-
smoke is in the red,
Yeah.
white, and green there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an awesome one. It
Isn't
really
that
is.
nice? I like that.
It's a good thing there wasn't any
I don't mean
liquid
to
in
gloat,
there,
but I
Ronnie.
actually helped Tom
I would've
Simeone
known
with the design of this glass. So,
Yeah.
especially
Show
with the
this got
flag
liquor
there.
in it. Show our special glass here.
Yeah, they can see it.
Can they?
Yeah,
Can you really
they
see
see
it?
it.
All right, if
They
you
see
say
it.
so. You don't want to reach over no more.
Would you hand me my lighter? I got to do a little touch
Absolutely.
up.
Yeah,
there you
a
go.
little laser touch
all
up.
good.
I like that lighter. What kind of lighter is that?
SD DuPont.
Oh, a DuPont. Oh, nice. It's only $56.05, right? Oh, that was,
It was cheap.
oh, about 156, maybe 256.
No, you know what? I don't know. It was a gift from my grandmother before she passed, so it's special.
That
made.
is special.
Yeah.
There is no price on that.
And I remember she told me, she goes, I hate that you fucking smoke cigars, but I bought you this for Christmas.
Nonna. That's a great one. Very nice. Very nice. So, folks, we are going to be having a special guest coming on. There's so many people that jumped on so far that we know, and thank you so much for supporting us. Anthony James, how are you? Just jumped there. We're going to have Raphael here, and he's going to talk about his amazing cigar, which we're all right now
We're smoking it, right?
smoking it.
How are you
And-
guys enjoying this?
Oh, I like it. I like
I
it
like
a lot.
it, yeah.
Got some good flavor.
Yep. And I'll be doing a review article on this for whiskeynetwork.net. Whiskeynetwork.net. That's the magazine. It's an online magazine that I write for. I do one article a month. I do a pairing review article. Oh, my brother just walked in. He's giving me the finger. Nothing but love. Have a sandwich and a cannoli, but leave the gun. Okay?
Is that a blood brother or just a brother?
No, that's my brother.
That's your
Tom.
brother.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You're the younger guy. I believe it. It's all good. Sorry for that, but anyway.
Here, Tommy, grab a cigar right here.
Oh, he just got here.
Yeah.
Come on, he's chewing
Oh,
gum.
we gotta
You
get
know,
him. We gotta hook him up with a cigar here.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is pretty nice, this whiskey. I've never
Yes,
had a
very nice. Very
So
nice
you're,
indeed.
right now you're on the Chivas Regal, right?
Yeah, it's nice.
We forget the nice blends that are out there. People overlook the blends; they go right to the single malts. But there are some amazing blends going on out there in the whiskey world that definitely pay attention to on the shelves.
There's a lot going on
Yep.
with this industry right now. It has really been booming as far as spirits and tobacco and cigars. There's a movement now more than ever. And, just look at the table, folks. Again, it's just, you can pick almost anything you want for your palate. And if you find something you don't like, then go to the next one.
That's, I
now-
see you keep picking the sandwich, so I mean that really
Which
that's
one?
your palate. The sandwich, you keep taking the sandwiches.
Oh, I
so,
only took
mean-
two.
I mean, you got Italian
If you put them
subs,
together, they're 2 inches each, so I already had 4 inches.
Italian subs, cannolis, whiskey,
You wish
and
you had 4
cigars.
inches.
We'll try.
What better pairing could you ask
Yeah.
for?
No, well, actually, a cappuccino.
But do you really want a cappuccino right now with all this beautiful
Absolutely.
whiskey sitting in front of you?
Cappuccino
Are
at
you,
any
are you
time.
nuts?
Speedballing.
Are you nuts?
Speedballing.
Yeah.
I mean,
You just mix the
Espresso
scotch in
in
the,
there.
in
well,
the
let's just say,
cappuccino.
that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
You get the cappuccino, you pour a little whiskey into it, and you're good to
No,
go.
we might have just come up with a new product there, gentlemen. I don't know.
What should we call it? The Paisan coffee cappuccino?
Yeah.
Well, last night we were
It'll be
talking, and somebody said that a cockachino sounds
Yeah.
really good. But
What?
yeah, but they make a design. No, we won't go into
Oh
that.
yeah,
That was-
that was
was a
last
good one.
night's herf. You
yeah,
missed
that
it.
was a
so.
good one. That was a good herf. You were supposed to be on that herf. What happened to you?
Yeah, I told you
Oh,
to jump on, and you left.
I was drinking last night.
So was he. So was everybody
I
else.
I saw the message when I woke up in the morning. I was like, man, fuck, I missed it.
You did. It was right up your alley
Yeah,
too.
he was on for like 2 seconds, and then all of a sudden he disappeared. I'm like, oh.
And I'll tell you what, Joe could put it away. I mean, there's no.
Oh yeah,
there's
we
no-
spent a Sunday afternoon
Yeah.
with him.
We're talking about whiskey, right?
Well, I don't know. You know, as Anthony James has just mentioned, more women are smoking cigars than ever. The cigar future looks bright. Absolutely, I agree with you, Anthony,
Yes.
100%. You never know when you can find a Monica in your hand. You know.
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Ronnie loves Monica. We were talking about his dreams earlier.
Yeah,
there you go.
Actually, my Monica was from Friends. I don't know about the other Monica.
I don't know.
Oh, that Monica. Oh, I was a little confused.
I bet you are.
I'm sorry. Everybody, eat a cannoli.
This tastes a little fishy to me.
Anybody get a hint of pistachio?
I got some peat in here.
Yeah, it's a little velvety. It's velvety.
Oh
did
my
you
God.
hear that, Frank? If you're watching,
Yeah, Frank is watching.
I didn't mean to.
Retired Bob
I didn't mean to
isn't.
put you on blast like that, but I've never heard a cigar described that way, ever.
It's a leaf. It's a leaf.
Yeah. So
Oh, Frank has his ways of describing a cigar.
you know, I was at a wedding having a good time. I was like, you know what?
That was
It's time.
that was fucking amazing.
It's
Is what
time-
it was.
It's time for a Frank and retired Bob video.
Oh, that was.
I'm like, here. I just grabbed a couple guys from the wedding. I'm like, you're gonna be retired Bob. I'll be Frank.
Who was the guy in the back? Who the fuck was
I
that guy?
still don't
Nobody knows
fucking
who
know who
that
the
guy.
fuck that guy was. So he was just there. I don't know.
But he went along with
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. He was. Yeah, he
He
did
just
a
had
good
a
job.
foul mouth.
Yeah. Oh,
Ew,
yeah.
foul.
That was awesome, though. That was awesome.
You had to be there.
Yeah.
Unless you saw the video. That's a
I
different
did
story.
He might have seen it. Yeah, that's a good one.
I know. Easy. Monica
guys-
can
so are you
play
guys-
the harmonica.
You guys are
So I
milking.
like
You
that.
guys are milking your blend here. We gotta.
Well, I didn't
we
want to be
talking a lot
we
here,
gotta-
you
we
know.
I didn't want to be a gavone.
Yeah, no. Vote it all the way, all the way to the Petey side.
Why stop now?
I'll take a PD hit just for my brother.
All right. Well, in that
So-
case, we're here. I'll put the bottle right in front of
That's
you.
all right.
There you go.
Hey, Kyle, talk to Bob about it. We'll get there. What is that? Monica can play the harmonica. I think the skin flute's more like it there,
Oh,
Paul.
Jesus.
I'm just answering our listeners. They want answers. We're here to give it to them.
Oh, they got it. They got it all right.
Well, that's what it's all about. So how's the writing coming along, Joe? How's that coming along?
The writing is coming.
We want
along
to thank you
excellent.
again here
No,
on the
absolutely.
air about the write-up you gave
You
the
know-
Great Lake Smoke Show. It's a beautiful plaque. Can't thank you enough.
Absolutely. And you know what? I started doing whiskey and cigar pairing reviews about August of last year. I volunteered because I know I got a great palate for the whiskey. Ray knows that.
Does he, Ray?
And
Tell us the truth.
I-
You're on air. We want to know.
The first 2 or 3, maybe.
After that, things get a little hazy. My palate on the whiskey definitely contributes to these cigars. When you pair a cigar and a whiskey, and they're meshing together, and they're extracting flavors out of each other and enhancing each other. I recently called it an unusual awesomeness, and Frank really loved that. But my first couple pairing review articles, I was using kind of bullet point style format, and I kind of got called out on that by the editors, but they were right. I should be, talking about it more like I'm having a conversation with people.
Right.
And so I started going towards that way of doing these write-ups. And I definitely got better at doing these review articles. My last couple articles I'm extremely proud of. I did the Don V. I did a Mirage cigar by Nova Cigars. I thought that was a superb article. I don't know about you.
I think that was your best one yet.
Yeah, it was a really good. It was a really good article. I'm gonna review this article. This is the Don Rafa. This is his box press. What was it? What's the gauge?
It's a 652, 62.
It's got to be a
hold on.
54, I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess 54.
It's
52.
a 652.
6x52.
Yep.
It's a box press, and I'll be honest. When I first started smoking cigars, I was really into box press cigars. I don't know why.
I still really enjoy a box.
Yeah,
I like them. I like box
there's
presses.
something about the way it sits on your lips, and the when you do a V cut on these box press cigars, there's something about a box press on a V cut on a box press cigar. The draw is just incredible.
Yeah, I would normally go for a V, but apparently
yeah.
I didn't get a choice on my cut, so.
Oh,
There's
where's the V cut?
Right
somewhere
behind the
around
whiskey.
here.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you know what? That's the last time I take care of you, son. I'm done. I'm
my
done
personal
with you.
preference on a cut is the Colibri V cut. I'll do it every time, unless obviously I'm doing like a torpedo or something like that. Then I'm going to go with a straight cut. I hear you like to do like the angle. To get a nice
on the
draw.
torpedo, yes.
But
Obviously, I mean, if I have my choice, my absolute choice, I usually punch. I like punch in my cigars.
Okay.
Because I feel like with the punch, it's a smaller hole and it kind of funnels the smokes into your palate. So I feel like I get a little more distinctive flavors on my cigar when I do the punch.
Okay. And the flavor on this cigar. I'm getting a lot of flavor.
Oh, yes. It is.
So it's right off the bat, this is, I'm probably going to put this one in a medium category.
Yes.
Like a medium body.
Yeah.
It's
We're going to find out
powerful.
shortly once the Don sits down and describes this whole cigar about him world. So we can't wait to listen to what's going on from Nicaragua. Steli is where it's.
Hold on, I'm gonna bounce out and let him get in.
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Cigar.
Ready? All right.
Okay, all right. Well, then we'll bring you back. And then here we are, folks. The man who we are sitting in his lounge, Raphael, is here, and we're going to talk about his fantastic cigar line that he put together. And this is where it's at, folks. And welcome.
I'm going to give him a glass of my favorite scotch here.
Give him the Petey.
So you're drinking a Glenmorangie Star.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Highland whiskey. This was a special release in 2017. Probably my favorite scotch ever. There's no smoke or anything to it. It's a non-peaty Pecorini.
I like that. The Petey Pecorini. I like that. I think we'll create a
think?
bourbon.
That's pretty good.
It's 52.5% ABV, so pace yourself.
5 glasses
Cheers.
every hour. Salute.
Cheers.
And thank you very much for having us. Appreciate the opportunity to come into your home here and talk about your cigar line. I mean, we're excited for you. And tell us a little about it. When did this adventure start? How did you put this whole deal together?
Well, actually, I started in 2014. I was a truck driver. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah. And every time I stop at a gas station, I never see premium cigars. I want to smoke a cigar. And I can't find any cigar anywhere. So I said, why don't put cigar displays on gas stations, liquor stores, convenience stores, to see how it goes,
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
Wow.
Everything went from one store
From one
to,
idea to another.
Yeah.
That's excellent. So you got your tobacco distribution license?
Right, right.
All right. So where did you get your humidors then to put them in the shops?
I ordered them in China, and
Okay.
and then I bring them here, and then I go to trade shows for like convenience store, liquor stores, and gas stations, and that's how everything started.
So do you still have that business going?
Yeah, I
out
still
there
have that.
Besides
yeah.
this?
Yeah, we still have that.
Oh,
yeah,
wonderful.
Yeah. No, we have the premium line, the flavor line, the gas station, convenience stores, and liquor stores, and then we are coming in summer. We're coming with a coffee line,
Nice.
Coffee line.
cigar.
Oh, it goes.
Coffee
That's
infused,
the
yeah.
next
Yeah,
phase.
okay.
Absolutely. People
So
are
we're
realizing
gonna have cappuccino, latte, and mocha flavors on the cigar. Yeah.
that. Wonderful. So,
Everybody's asking for it.
well,
So
everyone's
we gotta make
now
what the people want.
Yeah, yeah.
people now realizing coffee goes with cigars.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, I did not know that until this man told me about it.
Right.
And I'm like, oh man, I didn't put two and two together.
Right.
And then we went. We had cappuccino, and I said, oh my god, my palate was
Right.
unbelievable. And then I started regular coffee, and like, this is something else. I mean,
Right.
I didn't have to have the liquor all the time
Right.
to enjoy a coffee. And now it's like hand in hand. And, I want to say I drink water with it, but, coffee, the
Yeah,
liquors,
coffee,
it's
yeah.
wonderful how you can pair it all up.
Right.
So how did you come up with this idea? What, how did you blend? Are you
Right,
part
right.
of the blending, or is this in-house from the
Yeah,
factory?
we make it in the factory in Nicaragua.
Esteli?
Our factory name is Tabacalera La Familia.
Okay.
So a lot of people like the backpress, something different.
Yes, yes. And I like it too.
And I like the size 52. That's my favorite size, like
Okay.
6x52 Toro size.
Yep, yep.
So I said, well, why don't make it Toro backpress? We're always making stuff in the factory. Right, let's make a torpedo small backpress or make whatever. So I said, let's try with this, and we tried this, and man, it's been amazing. Everybody loved them.
So how?
That's my favorite cigar.
This is
the
well,
backpress
yours.
6x52.
I should hope
Habano.
so, because
Yeah.
it is yours.
Yeah.
And obviously a little favoritism towards there.
Mm-hmm.
But how much were you involved in the actual blending of the tobacco?
Of these,
Yeah.
probably 90%.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So do you have any history in tobacco in your life or your family, or this is when you picked up in
my
the 2000s?
great-grandfather used to grow tobacco in Puerto Rico. I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Okay.
So I never met them, but maybe that comes in the blood
Okay.
or something,
Okay.
So-
He was guiding you.
Yeah,
as you were
probably.
Doing. He was,
Yeah.
he's over your shoulder
Probably.
guiding you.
Because I've been smoking cigars since probably 98, and then
Okay.
since that, then I guess I got passion for the cigars,
Well, I see that.
Yeah.
Not only smoking,
Right,
you
right.
have your own joint
Right,
here.
right.
This is
Yeah.
fun. So, and when did you open this location?
I'm partnered with two other guys,
Okay.
and we have this probably since 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. Very
Oh.
good.
So fairly recent.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
do you buy into it already, or you established it yourselves?
No. We buy into. I buy into it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. So how often do you, thank you, how often do you go to
the
Nicaragua,
factory?
to the
We-
factory?
I go-
How's your quality control and all that?
I go every 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
Well, we
good.
got a production manager over there. We got, the supervisors. We got,
Right.
managers.
Well, you need that for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
They
Absolutely.
have to be 100%. Then when we go there, we try different blends to do the next cigar and next.
The Don V2,
Yeah.
Don R.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
he's got one now, so he's
I
gonna
got
be able
one
to
now.
try
I'm
it.
gonna try it. Yeah.
Oh,
Get a
that's,
little
that's
taste of
Red
Honduras.
Honduras.
No, that's big cigar, right?
Okay.
The Don
Okay.
B.
Oh, it's
The Don V.
huge
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
The Don V cigar is huge right now.
Yeah.
It's a cigar that you can have from the morning till night.
Right.
That's it, and
Yeah.
it's just a beautiful flavor throughout and great
You
for
know,
the
I
palate.
did a review on the Don V, and that's probably one of my
Right.
favorite cigars.
Well, he's making a great factory.
Yeah.
It's made by somebody. Yeah.
I gotta ask you a question though, because
Yeah.
you said you're in the process of coming out with the coffee infused
Right.
cigar. How nervous are you with all the FDA bureaucratic crap that's coming down the pipeline to, because they're looking to pretty much abolish any
Right.
flavored anything.
But I've been hearing that since what years and years and years.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
we got to keep going.
Sure.
We can't just keep waiting for them to shut it down or something.
Mm-hmm.
We be in business doing flavors and being few cigars until they decide to stop it.
Yeah. Well,
if not, then we keep going.
Well, and it's funny because a good friend of ours, Dr. Gabby Caffey, he sat there and he basically told us, he's like, look, I'm not going to do an infused cigar, but he's like, here's what you can do if you want that coffee flavor.
Right.
He's like, buy my coffee beans, put your cigar in there for like a week,
Right.
and it's gonna have that coffee
Right.
flavor to it on that. So that's like his way around the FDA
Right.
putting down their stupid bullshit stuff.
Well, they're going after all the chemicals, the vape and
Don't
the
worry, Joey.
menthol.
We don't put these episodes on the podcast, so that's
Right.
why we can say the swear words and crap. And it's already tagged not for kids, so
I
we're
don't
good
know
to
what the
go.
fuck you're talking about.
See, this is a special event. We can get away with moira here. You know what I mean?
There you go.
I used to edit these, but then I quickly realized I'm losing about 8 hours of my day trying to edit a live event because it was everyone, say their mouths fly.
Eventually, you're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Raphael, we got a question here from one of the
Yeah.
audience. They want to know, can you tell us about the leaf a little bit? We don't want the special sauce,
Right, no.
but we want to talk about what do we got here and smoking
Well,
in this.
this is a Habano Ecuador wrapper, and on the back press, and the binder and the filler is all Nicaraguan tobacco
Okay.
from different,
Yeah, the different regions
different
and all,
regions
yep.
of Nicaragua.
The puro and all that.
Right,
that's
right.
In there. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So I love the cigar. It just
Oh, so it's a pleasant.
I'm getting some. There's something deep going on here in a cigar.
Should we call Frank?
No, because
I don't know, like-
Frank will tell us it's velvety.
Yeah. I would describe it as velvety, but there's like a deep, dark note going on here.
Right.
It might. What is that? I don't know what I'm.
That might be a
how
special
would I
sauce.
describe that?
Can
if
you
I was gonna-
describe it, or
if
is
I was
that the
gonna write
special
this up?
sauce?
This
it's
is,
some
like-
stuff that I can talk about, but it just I feel good when the people smoke the cigar and like it.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean, right off the bat, it started off as a pretty mild smoke.
Right.
Even on the retrohale.
Right.
Nothing burning through the nostrils or anything. I
Uh-huh.
mean, if ever anything, it's ever so slight, like white peppery
Right.
through the nose, but not huge.
Right.
It starts off, and as it's starting to go into the second third here, I can taste the cigar starting to pick up a little bit in intensity. It's kind of like when I was talking earlier, where I feel like this is probably going to be in that medium-bodied cigar. I don't like to try to profile things right away for people, because then if you tell somebody, oh, it tastes like hay
Right.
or something, then that's all they're going
Right,
to taste.
right.
So it's one of those things where you try to form your own opinion and let the people around you form their opinion before you start opening their mouth, because any word you put it's automatically going to
Automatically
get into their
gets in
yeah.
there, yes. Just like, when Joe says something velvety, and then all of a sudden everyone thinks it's velvet.
And for the review article, which will come out May 1st,
right.
I'm going to be pairing it with this. It's a single malt out of India.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's called the Comet.
Huh.
And
I've never heard of this.
Nope.
it hit the shelves about a month ago, so it's a newer expression that hit the shelves recently. I've drank it already. I have a brand new bottle here ready to go. I was doing a photography session earlier with the cigar.
Nice.
But this is one of those whiskeys that comes out and you get excited about.
Okay.
And not necessarily a lot of people find out about.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. And I try to do that. I try to mix up the whiskeys in my pairing review articles, so I'm not just doing all bourbons with cigars. Between you guys and I,
And everybody else in the world.
And everybody else.
It's only between us girls.
I think bourbon pairs best with a cigar. There's just something special about that American juice with a cigar.
Yeah.
But I'm a Scotch guy. I love the bourbon. Bourbon is kick-ass. But I like to mix it up, and I'll do a Scotch. I'll do a bourbon.
And a beer.
Yeah. And a Petey Pecorini.
And a Petey Pecorini. That's right.
I have yet to do a Petey yet. Just because I'm unsure yet about doing smoke on top of smoke. I'm not sure how it's going to pair, but I'm sure eventually I'm going to do one.
You're going to try it.
I'm going to do one.
Absolutely.
And it'll be sponsored by you, right, Ryan?
Absolutely. Petey Pecorini, absolutely.
I try to mix up the whiskeys, and I'll go around the world. I've done Australian whiskey. There's a Millstone I'd really like to do. That's a Dutch whiskey. With the whiskey, just to bring everybody around the world, and keep variety in the articles.
Well, you got to, because everybody is, again, this I've never seen. I don't think Kyle has either.
No,
but
I've never seen
the
this
marketing behind any product is as good as it's going to get. And you're now putting that on, on the air to say, if I saw that, Joe, and I would walk right by it because I have no knowledge of it.
It's beautiful. It's sweet. There's got to be some sherry influence on here.
How did you hear about this?
I just saw it on the shelf.
Just saw it. Okay.
And these are the kind of whiskeys that I as I'm perusing these whiskey aisles. For example, here in Illinois we got Binny's. Of course, and I'll go down the aisle, and I'm the dork that'll be standing there in the aisle, and I'll be reading the back of the label or the back of the casing or something like that. Because,
all the while, the Binny's worker keeps coming up to you. Can I help you with something?
Exactly.
Can I help you with something?
Because this right here, and this, according to Ralphie, a big whiskey reviewer on YouTube, this is the contract. Right here. This is the contract between the purchaser and drinker and the distiller. Right here.
Yeah.
Everything should be right there on the front label. Sometimes you'll find it on the back label. But I'll read about the whiskey before I make my purchase. And
you know what I tend to do a lot before I'm buying my whiskeys is I'll look to like our buddy Mark, or I'll look to other Crowded Barrel down in Austin, Texas. These guys do all kinds of whiskey reviews. I'll sit there and I'll watch all these videos on the whiskeys and see what they're getting out of it. Is it worth my money? Because I think that's the worst thing somebody always thinks about is that they're gonna see that, but they don't know about it, and they're like, well, I don't want to waste my money on something that I may not like, and
And I took a big gamble on this.
Yeah.
It was about $50.
That's not terrible.
US.
Not terrible.
No, but that's,
but I was
for
like,
not knowing anything, that's
I'm like,
a nice gamble.
okay, we got a new product out of India. It's a single malt.
And let's be honest, you found it on the shelf. So
pretty kick-ass.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Kyle, show that because Ian wants to see what we're talking about. He just texted us. What is it? What whiskey is that? So, Ian, that's what it is. The Comet. It's an Indian whiskey.
Yeah.
Just came out. Check out your local spirit store or go online and read about it.
I haven't done the pairing yet. I haven't paired this.
Is this your
cigar
first?
Yet. This is
Don
my first.
Ref?
This is my first one here
Okay.
today. And I'm loving it. This is, again, there's something deep going on here with the flavor that I can't even describe right
Paul
now.
Paul keeps going.
Paul
Joe,
says, Joe,
yeah.
deep,
Yeah.
Paul.
Keep dreaming, Ronnie. But
I don't want to pinch.
just something going on here that I can't describe. I'm going to have to open up the fucking thesaurus to be able to do this article about this cigar because I don't know how to describe this.
And you're
I'm
not
gonna
going
need-
to get that
I'm-
answer from the man
You know
next
what I
to
mean?
you,
Yeah.
or maybe off
Yeah,
camera.
I'm gonna have to do another hour interview with this guy right here, just
Well,
to
yeah.
understand what I'm experiencing.
here's one.
This one
In
it
the-
changes. Like the flavor keeps changing in
Yes.
this cigar.
Yeah.
Is
So
that
I-
meant
I-
to be that way?
Well, we try to do the best so that people like it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So-
it's not
Yeah.
boring.
Right.
It definitely
something
keeps
coming
you
out.
interested
Yeah,
in it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It keeps bringing me back.
Right.
It's something in there that keeps bringing me back. I do understand that.
All
And
right.
right now I'm on I'm in Campbellton, ladies and gentlemen, and it's actually pairing really well with this too. I feel like any non-peated Scotch out there,
The
this would,
Pecorini
this,
non-peaty.
this would
The non-Pecorini.
absolutely this would pair excellently with even like maybe even a wine.
Wine,
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
I drink
Rum.
it with beer.
Rum.
Yeah.
I can see this with a nice rum.
Here's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
question from the audience. Anthony wants to know: is there any suggestions on a pairing for a diabetic?
Well,
We're not doctors, but
Yeah,
have you ever thought about something like that or looking into something like that, Joe? Because that is quite interesting. That's a great question, Anthony.
Maybe even if there is like a flavored water that has no sugar in it or something
I was
like
just thinking
that.
just
yeah.
a black coffee.
Yeah.
You know, or
Yeah.
or just a
Right.
cappuccino without sugar.
Right.
Might be
Yeah.
a great pairing.
right.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
You guys got to catch up because you guys are still.
Well, we you know
You
we
I
have a
think-
show
I think-
here,
I
Joe.
think-
We
have
gotta keep
work.
talking. You know.
I think Ronnie's still on the
Oh, yeah,
on
no.
the opener
Yeah,
here.
I'll get there.
Ron takes a while.
I'm a sipper. I enjoy because
You've
it's all
changed.
day.
This isn't the Ron from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, what happened 2 weeks ago?
What a savage. That was private. I'm not on the air.
I cracked a bottle of Elmer T. Lee
Oh Jesus! Oh
that
man.
I procured that day
Holy
on
shit.
a nice trade.
Man,
out
I
of these whiskey
can't
groups.
thank you enough for
And-
sharing.
oh, man.
It was a
I had-
little bigger
yeah.
than this. Just
I had-
a little.
I had no intention, zero intention of rifling right through that bottle.
No,
did.
no.
You
I figured
did.
these guys are busy. You know, they'll have time for a dram. Let me give them their nice plaque.
We're never too busy
know,
for you, Joe.
out of appreciation for everything that you guys have done for the
Yeah.
Whiskey Network, and that article
Yes.
that I was able to write.
That was
an
beautiful.
that was an amazing
You're gonna
article.
get an award for that
you know,
one. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think we got to go to the Oscars, and maybe I'll just slap you.
I'm out of here. Can you slap me where it hurts?
Ronnie will be like, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?"
It'll be the Ronnie Pecorini slap heard around the world.
Oh, Josephina.
But back to your cigar here, and I'm in the final third here, and it's just I'm enjoying this cigar thoroughly. I mean, I think I'm gonna smoke this till my fingertips can't enjoy it anymore.
Oh, we got more here. You know.
Yeah, you don't have to smoke the
Yeah,
juice.
and from what I understand, you have an entire line of cigars.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about some of your other cigars,
Yeah, so we got the premium line. We got Habano Maduro. We got about 7 sizes
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
in Habano Maduro, from Robusto, Torpedo, Toros, 6x60, Gran Toro, Corona Gorda, 6x56. We got a Maduro. One is called the Savage, 7.5x70.
Ooh.
And then we got the Figurado, little short, like
Like a little cigarillo?
yeah, no, Figurado, like it's called Fatback.
Oh, the fat. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
4.5x60.
Nice.
And then we have the Wild Hog is 5x70. So we have those.
nice size.
Yeah, those sizes in Habano Maduro. Then we got the Connecticut line. We got 6 sizes. Then we have the flavor line. We got 17 flavors.
Wow.
In 3 different sizes: Corona, Toro, and Gran Toro 6x60.
Holy cow.
And then we have the infused liquor, like whiskey, cognac, amaretto, tequila, rum.
Huh.
On
Okay.
one size is 6x46.
Is that do you have a like a 5-pack of that or something?
No,
or
we sell it to stores in jars.
Okay.
They come in jars, you know. So.
one of each or all
No,
same?
the store get it.
All the
every
same
jar
bundle.
is one
One-
bundle. Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
they,
you
do
should
they
try
come
it.
in a Jardiniere jar?
No.
But you think about that one.
The
Yeah.
Jardiniere cigar.
We
just came up with another
one
product.
Of each.
Right, like a
the
sampler
alcohol, a
infused.
sampler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
We're
that would
working
go
on the
well.
sampler of that. We got some of the flavors are mixed with cognac, like blueberry cognac, vanilla cognac, cherry cognac. So we're gonna do a sampler of cognac flavors too.
Ooh,
Yeah,
like that.
we're working on that too.
How can people get your cigars? If it's not in their locals,
Right.
tell the people how they order your cigars.
We are in most of the cigar lounges and tobacco shops in the Chicagoland area,
Okay.
or they can contact us on Facebook, Instagram, Don Rafa Cigars,
Okay.
or DonRafaCigars.com.
Ooh.
Okay. Because a lot of our listeners, we've got guys in Texas, we got Michigan, Minnesota. They're all over right
Do
now.
you ship overseas?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, overseas, no.
Okay.
We haven't.
Because we're in 60 countries
Right.
around the world, so.
But
I'll ship overseas.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Some of the countries are hard to.
Yeah, we know you smuggle into Canada all the time.
It takes a little longer than usual, but it'll get there. Joey G will make sure it happens, okay?
We are in
keep
Lebanon.
drinking.
Lebanon.
Oh,
You're in
okay.
Lebanon?
We
Okay.
sell a lot in Lebanon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Lebanon's got a very big cigar following.
Right.
They love their cigars in Lebanon.
Right,
They
right.
really do.
Lebanon is big for us. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
matter
awesome.
of fact,
That's
Armin
really awesome.
from DAV, they're in Lebanon, I think. Also, Caffey's in Lebanon.
Right.
Yeah, it's a cigar hotspot.
Right.
So you're definitely where you're at, where it's happening
Right.
right now over there, which is good. Good stuff. So you mentioned something else is coming out soon.
The
Is
coffee
there-
line.
The coffee line.
Yes.
Is there a date of release on any of that?
Probably
yet,
by
or-
June.
By
June,
June.
okay.
Okay.
Nice.
All righty. Very
So
good.
we're gonna have two sizes on that: the Robusto size, 5x50, and the Toro size, 6x54.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So three flavors: cappuccino, latte, and mocha.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
So it's
Okay.
yeah.
That's
we
a
give
great
lot of
morning
people,
cigar.
We give a lot of people samplers so they try and they
Okay.
love them.
Are there any here, or just?
I probably have some in there. I can, you can, yeah.
We'll
we
talk
can
off
sample
air.
for you.
You guys are here. You guys don't leave anytime soon. So yeah.
We'll talk off air.
Yeah, there's breakfast
Yeah.
tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Right.
So let's talk about Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I've been to Puerto Rico one time. I stayed in San Juan,
Okay.
and it took forever by taxi to get to Old San Juan at the time. This was years ago. But once I got to Old San Juan,
Right.
amazing.
Right.
I mean, I probably walked and shopped
Right.
until I could not walk anymore. I literally had to call
Right.
for a taxi to come pick me up. That's how big and beautiful Old San Juan is.
Right, right.
I mean, there's just endless stores, shops,
Right.
bars, cigar joints.
Cigars, yeah.
I mean, cigars are huge out there, but I literally walked, and I was in my 20s at the time. I could not, my legs could not walk anymore. There was just so much to see.
Right.
And the beaches in Puerto Rico are amazing.
Don't forget to tell about the women.
And you know what? Well,
That too. That too.
keep fucking dreaming, Ronnie.
I dream every day. Don't tell the
Was
wife.
that another one of your dreams? Were you dreaming about Puerto Rico again, Ronnie?
Hey, she's listening.
But okay, so where about in Puerto Rico is your family from?
My family from San Juan.
San Juan.
Right
Okay.
from San Juan itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
My mom lived in Carolina and my dad lived in San Juan. Oh, Carolina and San Juan is the metropolitan area,
Yes.
you know.
Okay.
Nice.
So
So when did you come over here? How long now?
in 94.
94.
yeah.
Okay.
Been here since 94.
Holy
Very
cow.
good. Very good.
Not bad.
Not bad.
bad.
And he owns a cigar lounge. What the
Yeah,
hell am I doing wrong?
And your favorite things to do in Puerto Rico?
I just went to the first Puerto Rican Cigar Fest. That happened in December, and it's going to happen every year now.
Okay.
And it was amazing. When I left Puerto Rico, the cigar industry was dead. It was
Really?
27 years ago. It wasn't that
Oh,
much.
okay.
Now it's a lot of cigar.
And that's surprising because in the early 90s, the
Right.
mid 90s, that's like when cigar was like from in its heyday.
Right, but in Puerto Rico wasn't.
Oh,
You know,
No.
just
No, the
just
big-
for the
the-
tourism and
Right. The
Okay.
big boom happened right in the early 90s when that first real big wave came. Even though cigars were big at the time, then it
Right.
fizzled out, and you know,
Right.
cigarettes was always the big to do, and then
Right.
the weed came in the 60s and 70s, and then boom, cigars came back. I remember when Frank, Bob, and we went to the first cigar expo in Newark, New Jersey. We literally had bags full of free cigars. Everybody was pushing them. I mean, it was unbelievable the amount of cigars, and that became the craziness. That's when
Right.
the three of us were smoking cigars every day.
Right.
I mean, that turned us big time. Bob and I were smoking pipes. Well, Bob, he's been smoking a pipe since the early 60s. I started my first pipe in 73. But then pretty much when the cigar boom hit in the 90s, that's really been the big to-do. And here we are still smoking
Right.
cigars.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing. It really is. I'm actually smoking more cigars now than I'm doing pipes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've got enough pipes for everybody.
yeah. You got too many pipes, Ron.
509 is not bad.
Yeah, it's a lot.
that's a big collection.
Well, yeah, you know, it's a disease. You get crazy with it. You know,
collect them?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, collect and smoke.
Well, to have 500 and some pipes, you gotta collect them.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
this pipes I haven't even smoked yet. Let's put it that way. I can almost do a pipe for 2 straight years every day and smoke a different one. But
Right.
that is a different head.
Right.
Smoking a pipe is a little bit different than a cigar. You know, it's even a little more relaxing and subdued type situation. I'm always on the go. I'm always
You
running.
can do it indoors.
Huh?
You can do
Yeah.
it indoors.
Oh, absolutely,
Right.
Absolutely. Hey, talking
At
about an
home, it's
indoor
not offensive,
cigar, have you gotten Steve Saka's Stillwell collection yet? The 4 from Steve Saka?
It's not Steve. It's Dunbarton
Dunbarton
Tobacco and
Dunbarton.
Trust.
Tobacco,
Well,
yeah.
Steve
Another
Saka,
Ronnieism right there.
No, he just went into a little deeper name.
Hey, drink.
Deep.
Yeah.
You know,
Deep.
because of that, I'm going to drink. I'm going to choose.
Here.
Which one do you want me to
so
choose
I'm gonna
from?
take you to
Okay.
Glenmorangie Star
He's
here.
taking you on the trip here, you know.
Ooh, baby.
So this is a Highland whiskey. Okay. This is
Okay.
again. This is one of my favorite scotches. Glenmorangie Star, the
Yeah.
2017.
The Glenmorangie makes excellent scotches.
And I gotta mention this. I recently received a 2008 limited release Glenmorangie Star by James Watkins, a buddy of mine from California. He's a friend from another whiskey group, WBSC, Whiskey Bourbon and Scotch Enthusiasts. Awesome guy, and he knows I love the Glenmorangie Star. He sent me a 2008, among other a couple other bottles. Very generous of you, and I'm gonna get you back, brother.
Rafi, we got a great question from good old Paul. Are you friends with Beyonce? Paul, I did it. I asked.
I wish.
Yeah, so do I. Here's your answer, Paul.
Yeah.
No. Well, no, this has been a fantastic smoke. I can see this truly enjoyable each and every single day. Just the different flavors that's we're going through here. Oh, man, I would
Grab
have
the
killed
box
you.
here.
Ooh, that would have broken my glass. Forget about the liquor.
I'm gonna light up another one here. That's how enjoyable these are.
Anthony James is asking you, is there any future collaboration with other brands like AJ or somebody else?
Could be. Yeah.
Could be?
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, Anthony, he is open to talking to anybody who wants to put out a cigar. And, you know, when we talk AJ, because AJ we all know, he does quite a bit for a lot of people.
Right.
And I don't think that's me.
I'm trying to figure out where the feedback's
I'm
coming from.
off. Oh, you know what? It could be from the speaker.
No, it's a delay. Somebody's.
Okay.
I don't know where it's coming from.
All
Do
right.
you have it on your phone there?
Is that you? Are you listening to you?
Yeah.
Ralphie wants to
That's
hear
what it
himself
was.
talk. He
Yeah.
wants to hear himself talk. That's all.
I was trying to record it.
Just
that's
trying to figure out where the 5-second delay was coming from.
You know, when you're done, when these guys are finished watching golf,
Right.
you go to YouTube You can
We
play
put her in
this,
there.
and
Yeah.
you can see
Yeah,
yourself every day, 24/7. So that's me up there. I'm somebody.
Yeah, and then we can promote our event coming up. So June 11th, we're going to be live from Globe Life Field in Texas, where the Texas Rangers play for the Celebrity Softball Tournament. We're going to be on the field doing our call-by-call color commentary and our live auctions. If you're not, check those out at our website at the www.greatlakesmokeshow.net. You can see the list of prizes as they are coming in. We are getting donations from everyone, and we're posting those up so everyone can be on the know and ready to hit the live auction button when we're broadcasting live. So that is June
really
11th.
Going to be a lot of fantastic auction items. We've got so many cigar brand owners that are putting up stuff, and as they come in, Frank will be putting them on our website, and you can join in. And I mean, again, it's a donation to the fundraising, but you can get a lot of fantastic prizes out there. But I tell you, this smoke is fantastic. I would have to say, with the three of us, we are truly enjoying this. You got yourself a good winner here. Yeah, absolutely.
And I see on the band here, you got stamped 2015. So I'm taking that's the year it was established. Awesome. That is awesome.
And it's a nice band too. I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, you know what?
I'm excited to review it with this Indian single malt. This is I can already tell this is going to be an amazing pairing, and it's so funny when I do these whiskey and cigar pairing reviews. I get the most erection probably from you guys.
Did you say erection?
Oh, look at that. He had a blue pill, I think. Joey G with the blue pill.
I mean, I know we're somebodies, but we're nobody to get hard
all
over.
Of a sudden we're in Ronnie's dream.
Very orgasmic, if I do say so myself.
Somebody fucking slap this guy. Somebody slap him right now.
Yes.
Wake up,
Monica, I'm here.
I call it a dream, but right now it's a fucking nightmare. I don't know.
Well, if you're in my dream, it is a nightmare.
The cigars that I pick and the whiskey that I pick.
Two, Ronnie's coming for you.
And the nightmare continues. Thanks, Kyle. I'm trying to slap myself, wake myself up. Here.
Yes, Barry, the show did go south really fast. But we'll bring it right back to the north with you, Barry.
Off the rails, right? Off the rails.
Yes,
Off the rails.
It doesn't take us long.
No, we can do that. But you know what? I want you to pair this with a Puerto Rican rum.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Too.
I think, which rum would you think, because you're the Puerto Rican specialist here, which rum would you think that would go really well to write a review
Maybe
with?
Bacardi Añejo.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, so you got that?
Absolutely, and I feel like this would pair with a lot of great things.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, the cigars that I pick and the whiskeys that I select, and again, the whiskeys that I select, we're coming from a guy that's been sipping on whiskey since about 2015, when all this whiskey boom started going on, and I initially started on the Scotch side. During the pandemic, I was drinking just bourbon.
Yeah.
And I was really, really loving bourbon. And bourbon, again, like I said, is kick-ass, and I think probably pairs best with a cigar. But when you come back to the Scotch side and you have such variety, and you have such variety of cigars to pair with the variety of whiskey, you can come up with some amazing pairings. And the pairings that I have done in these articles, just by chance, have just been incredible. Just incredible. The Don V with that Baker's exclusive.
Yes.
They both came out right at the same moment.
And
And it was just meant to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm excited to pair this. And do
Well,
this
as a
article.
7-year alcoholic, we're doing really good here with all this
Oh, yeah.
alcohol that you're doing. A lot of pairing smoking.
No, actually, I was a gin guy.
Really?
I was a big gin guy. In my 20s, it's all I drank.
Okay.
Gin and tonic. Give me a gin and
I
tonic.
never
gin
got
and
into
tonic.
gin.
No, my
never
father had gin and tonics when we were kids. You know, you do that. But it was whiskey sour. Right. I mean, we're talking, you know, back then. Whiskey sours. But me, believe it or not, I'm as crazy as you guys think. I like a sweet vermouth with Campari, 50-50 on the rocks. Right. And I can drink straight, either one. It don't matter. People think I'm nuts, but I can do that.
You are
'cause
nuts.
I am.
This is Ronnie's nightmare again.
But, no,
Well,
this
I'm
is my
glad that we've
life.
established that Ronnie is nuts on this episode.
That's it.
You know,
That's it.
finally.
Well, I can tell you this.
I'm a man that can admit my own problems.
I would say this for probably, I'd say like almost 15 years. Once I was 21, I probably was strictly vodka.
Okay.
Vodka, everything.
So you were strictly an alcoholic.
Oh well, I mean,
He still is, not one.
if you knew my family, but this is like the vodka has been my family staple at every party.
And your
you know,
favorite vodka?
Sky vodka. And it's like one of the only vodkas out there that doesn't give me that headache, that hangover at the day after. Right. No, if I've got the money, I will go towards like the Belvedere, the Grey Goose, and stuff like that. But for like the everyday stuff, mixers and anything, Sky is one of the best ones out there. I mean, for the longest time, I mean, my summers were laced with lemonades and vodkas. That was like a staple drink for my summer. What
else was it laced with there?
We don't talk about that here. You know, the police, FBI might be listening. You know,
Big Brother is everywhere.
Oh, I forgot.
Remember
We got to pat him down for. We got
wires.
to pat him down for what?
That's where that feedback was coming from.
Rafi, tell us a little bit about the humidor
lounge,
The
itself.
lounge is it's a pretty good atmosphere here. We got a lot of regular people that comes here every day. Mm-hmm. They hang out here. They love the lounge, and we got a big selection of cigars.
I think
from
the
all
location
brands.
is awesome.
Yeah, the location.
Because you could come here, let your wife go do the shopping at the mall, and I'll be in the lounge hanging out.
And that's exactly what's happening here. I got chauffeured in. I got to, finally. You know, I got chauffeured in. Drops me off. Like, sweetie, go shopping. I'm gonna do the podcast, and we'll catch you later.
So are we
When
gonna
she
meet
wants to
the
pay-
we gonna meet the better half today?
We're going to meet
or-
the Mrs. Joey.
Probably after the podcast.
All right.
She'll pop in.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got a lot of things laced with a lot of things.
Oh, laced, huh? Yeah, you better check the trunk before
not-
you get in
Move
the
down.
car.
I don't want to be so close when she comes in.
Snap out of it. We're not in the dream still.
I would just say, you might want to check her trunk before you get in there. It might be a shovel and cement.
She's got a lot of junk in her trunk. I'm going to tell you that.
Well, there we go. Where should I take that to, folks? Very easy to go anywhere with that.
Speaking of junk in your trunk, when I was in Puerto
That's
Rico.
Justin Timberlake.
Absolutely. When I was in Puerto Rico, the women.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Beautiful.
And from my understanding,
Yeah.
the women in Puerto Rico are actually blue-eyed and blonde.
No.
No? I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Yeah. What are you talking
What?
about?
You got a very bad understanding.
The Puerto Rican women are.
Those are the tourists, Joe.
Dark hair. Yeah, those are the tour. You will see them all San Juan.
I feel like I was in an area where that was the true.
All
Puerto
San
Rican.
Juan is all tourism.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the true Puerto Rican woman.
No, so you met a bunch of Swedes from over
Right,
there.
right.
Yeah, I was drinking too much Kamat. I don't know.
Terrible. Let me get back to the lounge. So how many sticks and brands of smoke do you have in there?
We probably have 400 or 500 brands.
Nice.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Would you say you're like 80-20 between premiums and boutiques? How big is the boutique
Oh,
selection?
boutique, we got a lot of boutiques.
Yeah?
But we got the main brands,
Okay.
Well, you have to
all
have the name brands
yeah.
because That's what brings a person into the lounge, you know, because that's all they know until you get them to try.
Michelangelo in the house. Look at that. Look who came in.
That's a great segue to the BCA festival.
Yes.
That we have going on. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there.
And we're not.
I'm going to be You motherfucker. You tricked me.
Not as you told us. We just want your money.
I'm going to be there. I'll be like,
hello, Michelangelo. We'll be a little rude here.
Guys?
How you doing?
Hello, Michael. Ron Pecorini. How are you?
What up, man? How you doing? Everything good? Todo bien.
We'll get Michelangelo on here shortly.
Yeah.
Have a sandwich. Have a cannoli.
Yeah.
Have the
leave
Chesso
the gun,
cannoli.
take the cannoli.
If you take the cannoli, you got to leave the gun.
The gun I already left in the car. I didn't know how Raphael felt about it.
No.
Everybody's carrying. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we got you covered. We got you covered.
Yeah.
I carry my own backup.
Yeah.
We're four-dimensional today.
Yeah.
Four-dimensional.
I'm gonna go grab a cigar.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, can we
Go
offer
ahead.
one?
Yeah, we have cigars here.
Would you like to have
Yeah.
a wonderful
You gotta
cigar
try.
by the Don?
The Don Rafa.
The Don Rafa.
In the Burning Leaf, the only thing you smoke is a Don Rafa.
So there you go. There you go.
I got it.
But yes, getting back to the BCA this year is going to be August 12th through the 13th down in Martinsville, Indiana. That is just south of Indianapolis, about 20 minutes. It's going to be at Cedar Creek Winery, Distillery, Brewery, and concert venue. So we have the whole property to ourselves. We're going to be bringing in some musical acts while we're there. Josh and Bryce are going to be launching their brand new restaurant that's going to go off. They promised good pasta dinners, burgers.
All kinds of food.
We're going to get them to probably cook us some steaks. I don't know. We'll see what that goes
VIP
like.
only, baby. That's all.
But we'll be bringing that to you. And, yes, we'll have our co-host Joe with us. Also, our other co-host, Jera, will be joining us.
We're all going to be there.
Nope.
No?
The Florida boys
The Florida
decided
chooches are going to stay behind.
Fucking chooches.
We don't need those Italians up here.
But I
Keep them in Florida.
I have an extremely funny story for you. When I was in Puerto Rico, I was in my 20s. I walked into a record shop. Because all I'm hearing while I'm in Puerto Rico is that Puerto Rican reggaeton.
Yeah.
Right? Reggaeton everywhere you go.
Right.
And it's Wisin and Yandel, right? I'm listening
Wisin
to
and
Wisin and Yandel.
Right.
And I'm jamming to Wisin and Yandel in the taxi cabs, everywhere I'm going. I'm loving it. I walk into a record shop. I'm like, you know what? I want a record. I want a CD. I want to take this home. I want to bring Puerto Rico home with me.
Right.
I want to bring Wisin and Yandel. But I was a little arrogant, a little ignorant. I walked into the record shop. Music is blaring.
Mm-hmm.
It's jamming. Everything's going on. It's like a party. And I ask everybody, I'm like, hey, you guys got any of that Wassin and Yandel? You know, with my Chicago accent, you know? The record shop just shut, like everything just, like it just stopped. Everything just stopped. And everyone's looking at me. I'm like, you know, I'm a fucking idiot. You know, and the guy like hands me like a Winston and LT. I'm like, thank you. I'm just gonna check out now. I'm gonna get out of here right now. You guys party on. You know, I completely fucked it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I completely fucked it up. But
man.
I still have that CD in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where it's going to stay.
Yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna pound some chart there, you know, and listen to my Wassin and Yandel. You know, can you imagine? Can you imagine? It's like their most popular.
Right.
You know, at the time, I don't know if he's still popular. I'm sure.
they're very
I'm sure he is,
popular.
but
Yeah.
I fucked it up. Completely fucked it up. I tried.
Yeah.
I tried.
Tried the
You gotta
best,
give me-
huh?
Hey, at least I bought the record while I was in Puerto Rico. You know.
Isn't George Michael? No, not George Michael. What's his name?
What?
No, I'm sorry. Forget about it. That was a Ronnie fuck up. Ronnie is everybody
drink.
Drink.
We haven't had a drink in a while. Here we go.
What the hell was his name? The Puerto Rican singer.
Rick Martin.
Greg. There you go.
Ricky
Yeah,
Martin.
yeah. Ricky Martin.
George Michael.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I put him in the same category. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
They're Joey G's company.
Wow.
Hey, so I'm going to open up this command,
Wow.
and you and I will just.
Oh, you're gonna do that
when
now?
you guys are ready.
Holy God.
We'll do this pairing live because I just lit up a fresh one.
Paul says, Joe, really a CD? Who
Yeah.
has CDs anymore?
I know this. What was this like 2000? I don't know 2000. Maybe like 2010. I don't know.
Yeah,
that
but
I
you
was in
have
Puerto
it
Rico.
still in the
the
car.
Who doesn't have a CD player in their car?
Paul, like he said, he fucked
I
up. He's
don't.
still fucking up.
my radio is Bluetooth to my phone and Spotify, iHeart, you know.
I got a 2007 Honda. I still got that 6 CD in-dash changer. I love it.
Time to trade in the car,
Yeah.
Paul said.
Yeah.
When you guys are ready,
Oh,
go
Definitely,
ahead, go ahead.
definitely,
Have to
definitely.
drink a little faster here.
Throw a little Jardinier on it too.
That
Yeah,
might
Paul
take
says
right
it's
into-
time to trade your car in.
Bring this up to the screen there.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
It's got Al and Joe right there on the label.
Alan Joe on Addison Street, Franklin Park, Illinois, right there. Alan Joe's. Get your subs.
Guys,
They're
come on
great,
down
great
here, man.
Sandwiches.
We're
Great
still here
sandwiches.
for a while, and we're told they're open till 12 o'clock.
Well, you
And
know
then
what,
once
eh?
you're locked in, you're here till 3. We're good. We're good. Thank you.
Bring one of those subs right up to the screen there.
Now that you touched it, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Who says you're going to eat it? I'm good. You already had 2 of them.
Roddy's still in his dream, by the way.
It's
Look at
all,
it. Great,
we're
great
looking.
sub.
You know what? Let's give you this stuff. Let's see what he thinks. I'm going to tell you. You just got to drink.
You got to try, Yeah.
It's okay. Trust me.
It only burned a little
It's
bit.
from Bombay. There you go. See how that rolls with you.
No, Ray, you're drinking the Comet. This is it's a single malt out of India.
India makes good whiskey.
They do.
Now they do.
You don't hear about it.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Hey, just want to let you know, our buddy Ryan is watching. Sakani just jumped on. How you doing there, Ryan?
What's up, Ryan?
So any more plans on opening up another place, Raf?
Oh, we're good with this one for now.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're doing a lot of stuff in the factory. We just moved to a bigger factory,
Oh, okay.
so
How are things in Nicaragua now, with the whole presidential thing and the politicians and everything?
they don't get involved. The politicians, they do their own thing. We do our own thing, and
Gotcha.
whatever they do, if it doesn't affect us, then we're good.
Well, as long as they don't keep wanting that white envelope every month, every week. That's the big thing that's going on down there,
Right.
You guys got to catch up. You guys are still on the Highlands.
All I got to do is get to the Comet.
I bypassed you
Joe,
guys.
again, we
I
were
was
trying
in-
to run a show
I was
here, talking,
Yeah,
It's not easy to
you
keep
guys got to
talking.
catch up.
I don't
I'm
think-
already in Campbellton. I've bypassed Campbellton, and I've gone right to India.
So
here with the Comet.
Renee Villas said he's been jumped on a half hour ago. What the hell, Joe? You don't even acknowledge him. You don't say anything to him.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, there you go. What a beautiful way of saying hello to friends.
Hey,
Renee,
Renee, I got one thing for Renee. Go get your fucking shine box.
what movie is that from? What a beautiful friend. Renee, I'm sorry that I even opened my mouth. Yes, guys like this, who the hell needs them?
No, Renee's a good friend. That's an inside joke between the two of us. He's a good friend of mine. He's a worker. Hey, this guy, he'll work 24 hours a day, nonstop, and he's in the security, law enforcement industry. Kudos to that guy. We thank you for your service.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Renee.
Well,
Appreciate that.
You seem to be always working and doing something there.
Yes, good fellas.
I don't even know how you have
I'm
the
always-
time in the day to do all this
I'm
stuff.
always drinking and eating Jardinier. I don't know. That's my.
Well, it's funny because I
Yeah.
still haven't seen you crack that bottle open and take it.
He
so.
just wants to keep showing it. Just drink right out of the bottle when you open it. That's all.
That's the display
I'm
bottle.
probably gonna pound about 3 of these subs once we get off.
Oh,
the
I'll
air.
join you.
Yeah.
Hey, cousin Frank, how's it going? How did the wedding go? We see you on. Hopefully, you had a good time there in North Carolina.
Say what, baby? May I offer this young
All right,
lady
yeah,
a cigar? And I better have said young, or I won't have my balls.
It's going to be an awkward ride home.
So when I asked Raphael here, I'm like, hey, let me review a cigar. Which one would you pick? And he picked the box press Habano. Why out of all your cigar line, why did you pick this cigar?
It's my favorite.
It's your favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why is it your favorite? It's
Well, you try already. You tell me now.
man. Well, okay. So
I
this
can
is
see why it's
Yeah,
your favorite.
yeah.
it's deep. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
It's deep. It's deep. There's something.
deep.
There's some.
Oh, they
Am
just
I-
tied the knot.
Am I? I don't know. Am I describing that properly? There's something really deep. Like when you light into this cigar, and you're puffing away at it, man. There's like your thought process goes deep.
Deep.
I don't know.
There's
Are
a
you
new
guys
word
get-
for
you-
Frank.
you guys getting that? It's not necessarily velvety. like
No, Frank, it's
would
not
say,
velvety. It's
but
deep
it's
now. It's
deep.
deep.
Right? It gets me like deep in thought. There's something deep going on there. What is that? What is something about this blend that
Something about the leaf that
something about the leaf there is
inside the
really
cigar.
it's really like whoa man like I need to really settle into this baby.
Yeah.
I think you have.
You already have.
I've gotten so deep. I've transported right into Ronnie's dream.
Nightmare,
You know?
not a dream.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
He transported into your dreams with his erection.
Yeah,
So
I mean, we've all seen Freddy Krueger. I mean, hello.
Is that when I was hedge cutting?
Yeah.
3, 4, better lock your door.
Hey.
Well, Rafi,
But
again,
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot.
it's you know, what else can you tell us? Anything more? I know you got a shop to run here, and we hope
No,
you
we're
down.
good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming. You know,
Thank
it's
you.
a pleasure to having
you.
you guys here. Yeah.
No,
No,
yeah.
it's,
We always appreciate the invite
Yeah.
to come and help.
Right.
I mean, especially to promote your lounge here, too, in
Right.
Aurora at the Burning Leaf, right here next to the Fox Valley Mall. So
Open till
This-
midnight tonight, folks. Come
Yeah.
on down
Yeah.
and hang out with the Paisans.
This
We'll be
this
here
is
waiting for
actually
you
my
guys.
first time here,
Yeah.
and as soon as I walked in the door, welcome arms, and immediately I felt like family.
yeah.
Raphael gave me a big hug, right? As soon as I walked in
Yeah.
the door, that might have been more me than you. But
He's probably
But I-
shoot
I
this
don't
guy,
appreciate
shoot this guy.
oh, this guy! I'm feeling this guy's arms. He's built. This guy, he must work out. I don't know.
I used to.
He was a truck driver, so believe me. Sit
Now
down.
whose nightmare are we in?
I don't know. We're-
Now he's in Rafi's nightmare.
Everybody-
Thank God.
Everybody drink.
I got a clear head now. I can sleep
But now
again.
that you're now that you're sipping the Comet, what do you think?
It's good flavor. It's
Pretty smooth, right?
Yeah, very smooth. Yeah.
Something kind of candy-like about it. You know, this is what fascinates me about all these whiskeys and people don't realize is the variety of flavors that you're getting, especially out of the single malts. On the single malt side, you're getting these different cask finishings, you know, and you have to remember, you know, the distillate goes into these barrels clear. Like it looks like water. Okay, they say it's the water of life. Would you guys say this is the water of life?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's not
And-
only the water of life, but it is the water of friendship.
Yes.
It brings people
Yes.
together for
And
sure.
I'm finding out that there is just so many parallels between whiskey and cigars.
Right.
You know,
Alcohol and cigars.
Alcohol.
And coffee.
Yeah,
And coffee.
alcohol.
Right.
I'm a whiskey guy. I have yet to delve into the rums.
Right.
You know, the only time I've really drank rum is probably like on like an excursion when I'm out like in Puerto Rico or something
Right.
on the boat, and they just start the rum just starts flowing. You know,
I'll tell you this: one of my favorite rums to enjoy is Zacapa,
Zacapa.
especially the XO.
Guatemalan.
Oh, there's something in that rum is just,
Right.
I mean, because it's already aged like I don't know, 15, 20 years, somewhere around there.
So we got eight.
But
Think
it's
about
it's
that.
see, that's a Guatemalan rum.
Yeah, Guatemalan.
Oh, that's interesting.
it's a very, very good rum.
I'd love to visit Guatemala. I hear it's beautiful. I don't know. Have you ever been?
No.
No. Okay.
I love the Nicaraguan rum, Flor de Caña.
Okay.
That rum is very, very good.
So, Alfie, we got a question. What What's the aging on the leaf?
We age those cigars about 3 years.
3 years?
2, 3 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, Anthony. 3 years of aging.
3 years. And hold the label up if you can. That's a great, nice, beautiful label. And I did this earlier. I experienced this earlier on my first round of the cigar. The back seam of the label comes off easy breezy, and I love that because I personally, you get the cigar nice and hot, and it helps the label
Yeah, it
come
helps
off
the
nice
glue.
and easily.
Helps the glue.
Right.
Helps the experience keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because I want to experience a cigar all the way until my fingertips can't.
And it's tight, but it's not too tight.
Right.
Because that's another thing that I hate too. Is like when you get the band on there, and it is
So
wrapped so tight.
This came off like water.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
just boom, just came right off.
Yeah.
Beautiful label, comes off nice and easy to continue the amazing experience of this cigar.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It is
Love it.
very good.
I'm glad you guys love it.
No,
I think
definitely.
Paul had a question way back when, and he was asking about what temp or what humidity level does everyone keep their cigars at? And he was asking about 80%, and I
Too
go,
much.
no, that's too much.
Way too much.
In my personal humidors, like multiple humidors that I have at home, the max that my humidor gets is about 66% on my cigars.
65
I
is
keep
my
it
average.
65, 66, right in that range.
Yeah, from
is-
65 to 70
Yeah.
is average.
And
But-
a beautiful box press.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful box.
Oh, yeah.
Good choice.
Is this your
on-
biggest seller? The box
One
press?
of them. The Wild Hog, the 5x7, they sell pretty good.
Okay.
The 60.
Is that a box press too?
No, that's
No.
This is the only box
Yeah,
press.
that's
This
the
is
back-
the only one. Okay. All right. Well,
That
See-
comes in Maduro too.
this is a great score.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? The label just boop, boop,
Yeah.
like water, right off.
Yeah.
And you just to continue.
Anthony,
experience of the
Anthony
cigar.
has a question for you.
Yeah.
What is the significance on the band design?
Just you got the dates when I start smoking cigar, and you got the dates when I start the company.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you got my initials in the back. We're close.
The RJ, yeah.
Yeah.
And the crown, any significance into the
No,
crown?
just design of the band.
See, that was your say. I'm the king
Right.
of cigars. So I mean, that's how you say that.
I can say that, but you know.
you're a don. You
Right.
know.
Oh, he's King Don. King Don.
Now we're back in Ron's dream.
right.
Monica.
I'm the king of Monaco. Everybody bow down.
Still smells fishy to me.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to
Pistachios.
nosedive. You don't have to nosedive if it's that.
And the design of the box, I tried to make it like it look like old. you
Oh
know?
yeah. Simplicity is
Yeah.
the best on the box.
And this is
the San Juan is that?
no, this
or-
is in Nicaragua.
That's a
Okay.
Nicaragua
Yeah.
picture.
Okay.
Nicaragua
and,
picture.
and I was taking photographs earlier.
Right.
This is just a
bring that
beautiful
closer
interior
up?
of the box.
Yeah.
There you
Look
go.
at that.
That's
Look
an
at that artwork.
Esteli. Is that Esteli?
Yeah, that's one of the churches.
Oh,
of
that is
Nicaragua.
Very
beautiful.
nice.
That is absolutely
very,
beautiful.
very nice. Absolutely.
A lot of thought and everything goes into it.
In the Maduro box, we have one of the volcanoes of Nicaragua.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's very,
That's for the hot one.
yeah, that's
There you go.
the Maduro one. Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Very nice.
Beautiful box.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, folks, if you can't get hold of it in your local, ask your local spot.
Ask your brick and
if
mortar.
not, how can they get them for ordering from
Don
you?
Rafa Cigars at Instagram, Facebook, and DonRafaCigars.com.
There you
And,
go,
and
folks.
what is the price point on this?
These goes between 10 and 12.
no, not bad. Not bad.
That,
Perfect.
Oh, that's
That's
perfect.
Perfect. Perfect selling price.
And I love the cigar came out nice, oily wrapper. It's just
Yes.
And this one is the box press is a 20 cigar count.
20 cigar count, the box, yeah.
What I noticed too is the veins.
Yeah.
The veins on this cigar is
Almost.
pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It's almost non-existent, really.
Yeah,
I mean, this looks
you
like
can't even see that thing.
Yeah.
literally, the photography that I did on this cigar was easy breezy because it looks
Oh,
like something out of a
okay.
magazine already.
There it is.
These are the,
Yeah, show them.
the Maduro,
Look at these. We got more pictures. Look at these boxes, folks.
the Maduro wrapper.
Look at that volcano.
Right.
That's one hot cigar,
That
if
is
you ask
awesome.
me, man.
That is awesome.
That
And that's
And
the,
then-
the Connecticut line.
the
And then-
Connecticut
And
line.
then look
Yeah.
at that, the field.
Yeah.
The tobacco fields there.
Right.
Wow.
Nicaraguan, yeah.
Yeah,
That
It
is beautiful.
Beautiful.
I like the
Absolutely
volcano myself.
Beautiful.
I think that's a beautiful picture. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
No,
Take a stick.
Take a stick.
That's awesome.
I'm not gonna. I'm a gavone. Wow. Okay, same label too.
Thank
I
you.
like that.
Thank you.
And box
Beautiful.
press
Thank you.
already.
Wow.
Yeah, box press Habano Maduro.
Wow.
This
okay,
is-
this is going on
Oh,
next.
Yeah, that's the next
Thank
one.
you. Thank you very much. Wow. Folks, get yours today. Order. I'm telling you, you're not going to be disappointed by no means. It's a fantastic smoke. Lots of flavor throughout the smoke. It's not just your steady Eddie, you know, it's not boring. You're going to get a lot of flavor. Your palate's going to like, wow.
Right.
It's
and
awesome.
and that deepness of the cigar.
The deepness. The
deep,
deep.
deep. There's something deep.
Joey's
on
going
there.
deep.
Oh, it's my nightmare again. Yes, Paul, it is a hot cigar.
You puff away
It's a hot
this
box.
cigar, and then you jump.
Ronnieism drink.
Yeah, absolutely. You jump.
Here we
in-
go.
right,
Kamat.
You jump into the Kamat, this Indian single malt, and it just kind of mellows out that deepness.
Right.
You know, and it just
Dude.
kind of like. It brings you to like a Zen, almost
Yeah,
like a Zen moment.
Quite different.
Right?
This is
almost-
different,
I
man.
mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm smoking the Don Rafa here. I'm having a Comet, and I almost want to like unbutton my pants and be like Al Bundy and just be, just in my
No, let's
world
not do
here.
that.
Yeah. I almost want to be in Ronnie's dream. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's something about your dream, Ronnie. I don't know.
When you enter Don
Yeah.
Ron's
Yeah.
dream, you got to come in really ready.
Hey, Joey, it's just like The Godfather. Just when you thought you were out, he pulled you back in.
I didn't pull shit down. He might be pulling something, but I'm not pulling anything.
Oh,
Sucks you right back in.
Joey's over there with his erection, so.
Yeah.
Yes, Paul, he's still taking a
what?
blue pill.
My erections give you a lot of direction. So
Yeah, but his is pointing down all the time. I don't know.
Damn.
we gotta get Michelangelo on.
Yeah, we got to get the Chicago boys, the
Yeah.
Pipe Club boys on there. I
We
love
really-
his fedora.
Yeah.
We really
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
for
so
having
much.
us.
We
cigar.
can't thank
Thank
you
you.
enough.
This is a great
really.
pairing, and
Great
this is gonna
stick. Great stick.
This is going to be a
Fantastic.
great article.
And
Michelangelo, you ready?
thank you so much for the
right.
opportunity again.
You
Thank
guys
you
for
so
being
much.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
You might
folks.
have to- you might have
Hey,
to
come
take
on
off your
down.
hat.
You
I
pick
don't
up
know.
some swag. Got some beautiful hats here. Take a look. There's 3 different types here. So check them all out. Come on in. We're here to midnight tonight, or at least they are. And come and enjoy yourselves. Got fantastic smokes. And try your cigar here from the Don himself. Coming in
you go.
next, Michelangelo, il Presidente.
Not me. I'm not the president. I'm the chairman of events.
Chairman of events.
Flip
All
your-
right,
flip
there
your
we
ear
go.
muff around
Oh,
there.
I feel he
No.
works out too.
No, but look,
He
look,
works out
his
too.
ears are not working out. Your left ear is, you got to flip it
There, flip it around.
inside out.
There you go.
There you go. Now you can hear himself.
Now you hear us better.
There you go. That works. That works.
There you go. Put it in between.
I may have to lose the hat. Well, maybe not.
Now you
No,
got
it's
it.
a nice
There you go.
fedora.
There
Never
you
lose
go.
the
There
hat.
you go. There you
Yeah.
So, Michael,
Take
this
the
is a
cannoli,
nice.
leave the hat.
go. No, I'd rather leave the cannoli than leave my hat.
So you put on this event. Thank you very much for having us
you're
today.
welcome. You're welcome.
It's
No,
been
thanks for
special.
coming.
No, it's our pleasure. It's our honor and all. And
Introducing the new Scafidi cannoli.
It's a little small.
That's for another dream entirely.
that's a Joey G dream. Don't worry about that.
Joey,
one.
it's cream filled just for you.
And And it tastes a little fishy, too, at the
I
same
knew
time.
something tastes like pistachios, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Special flavoring
Yeah.
on the nuts, right?
Just throw in a little jardiniere and you're good to go.
Who doesn't like a little cream filled, huh?
Oh, yes, Paul, you heard about Joe's dreams. Oh, God.
But this is the man, the guy right here, the Paisan Club
President.
guy.
No,
right?
No, he's not
no,
the
no.
president.
The Pope is the main.
The Pope is the
main
president.
man. Yeah,
There you go.
The club.
But the
club-
Pope that we met earlier,
Yeah.
he's always behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, he watches everything. He's got everything
He's the
under
man
control.
behind the curtain.
He knows how to delegate the work.
Yeah,
That's
it's been
all.
about 5 years and 2 months that the club's been around. I think it was February 17th, 2017.
Nice.
And just a couple of paisans got together and decided, hey, you know what? We should have our own club.
There you
Why
go.
not?
And we were up to 800 and something members. I think right now we're just shy of 700.
Wow.
No, wait. You're up to 8, but now you're shy 7. What happened? We knocked the
Some
100
people-
off?
Everybody bring.
To the 100 souls that are lost over at the
you
train
know.
station. See you later.
This math
Some
is a
people
little
couldn't
off. I
some
don't know.
people couldn't make the cut.
Well, not everybody can make a paisan.
That's
cut.
right. That's
You know?
right.
Well, I
So
appreciate you making me an honorary member here.
we,
you know.
we had a week.
Oh, okay. That's how you got in, all right? That's all right, yeah.
we had to weed the crowd out a little bit, you know.
I know a guy, so.
But we've got international members.
Yes, the Pope was telling us, indeed, over at England.
Yeah, Nolan Kimber, the gent from Kent, will be here
The
on
gent
May
from
28th.
Kent. Ooh,
Thank you,
all
sir. We'll be here on May 28th. He's flying in for a special Paisan event, and that's going to be a lounge crawl.
Where's this going to be now?
It's going to be at multiple lounges. It's a lounge
You
crawl.
can't go.
No, I'm at the
Yes,
Chicago
you can
Pipe
go.
Club.
No, you-
I'm
the
at the
Pipe
Chicago
You
Pipe
can
Show.
come to the late night version.
there you go.
Ooh, that's the
It's-
3 o'clock in the
It's
morning?
It's going to start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
And then it'll start at one club, go to another club, go to another club, and the last club we're going to wind up will be a 24/7 club. So really,
So I can't miss it.
you can't
No.
miss it.
All right, I'll
See?
take Jeff with me. He's my bodyguard.
You can't miss it. No, it'll be a good time. Nolan is a great guy. He's on the Paisans all the time doing videos and.
I will
and what have you.
unfortunately be in Florida, so.
Yeah, okay,
I'll
we
be
don't have to talk
joining
about it.
that.
So anyway,
Oh my God! You'll be roughing it in Florida.
I know.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
Somebody's got to do
You
it.
going to Disney?
No,
No.
actually, my brother's getting married in Fort Lauderdale.
and then he's
so-
going to go see Minnie.
And then after the wedding, we go down to Key West.
Uh-huh.
So my brother's getting married. He's having a fun time. Then they're going on their honeymoon. And my mom really wanted to go back to Key West. So after the wedding, we're taking her. I'm getting an Airbnb,
Nice.
and we're going to go to Key West and hang out and
Nice.
show mom a good time. And, you know, some brother's got to do it for the mother, you know. So
You're gonna go down to the beach at sunset with all the other people and watch.
Oh, yeah, the
They have a crazy crowd there on
yeah,
the beach
this-
at sunset.
Sunset party at I forget the pier, but it's always there. And I've been there before, because I've been to Key West many times.
That's the nudist colony that you're going to, right?
No, not with my mom. Oh God, no, not with my mom. What the hell kind of nightmare is this?
That's Joey
Jeez.
G's.
Maybe I
Worst
shouldn't be.
fucking nightmare you can experience.
Maybe I shouldn't be sitting next to him.
I wake up,
I don't
I'm like,
know,
give me
man.
a drink. Give me a drink.
He's a scary guy, Michael. I'm telling you, he's scary. He's
Yeah, I don't
scary.
know him that well, but maybe I don't need to.
You don't want to know this guy. I'm telling you, he's rough. He's rough around the edges. He dreams a lot. He comes into your dreams,
Uh-oh.
and it's hard to get rid of him. It's you got to give him a blue pill to get out.
Oh my God. Oh man.
It's easy to come into the dream.
Easy to come.
And I was clothes all over.
Off the rails.
He laid it up there. I was waiting how long it was going to take you to slam that sucker down. But maybe you've had a few.
Bring it home. We gotta bring it home. We gotta bring it home.
We're not eating the cannolis because he filled them personally.
Oh.
It took him a week, but he did it.
So how long have you boys been doing this? I mean, obviously we've had some connection in the
Well,
past.
you actually helped do our paperwork to
Yeah.
get this thing started. So,
So
thank
we
you very
we
much.
started in 2018. We're actually on a FM station up out of
101.5 FM.
Burlington, Wisconsin, So we were their #1 show that we had there on on their radio station.
Wow.
But through a competing station on the same, because it was a 101.5 LP, so low power. So they only have about a 20-mile broadcast radius. There's another Christian station on the same 101.5. Those people started raising flags to the FCC about what we were talking about with cigars, whiskey, firearms, and stuff. They didn't like that.
Your foul language.
Yeah. No, radio, we were good. We were clean.
We were very clean.
Yeah.
It was difficult, but we were clean.
We were clean. But they were starting to get letters from the FCC about our show and this. So through a group collaboration, we collectively decided to take ourselves off the air. And at that same time, the radio station was thinking about going into podcasting, and they asked us if we would be their guinea pigs on the podcast side. So naturally, we said, "Yeah, let's do it. You know, we'll do that. It's the Wild Wild West, so there's no rules." Right. And we were able to produce our show as we were. And then as we kept on growing and growing, we just basically branched ourselves off from the FM station and basically became our own collective, because we're pretty much on our own. We're doing everything else out there. So it was, we didn't want to leave, but everything fit. And then that's when we started our own company and got you involved to help us out with the paperwork and everything.
I was happy to help you guys out. Yeah,
so.
I've known Jeff a long time, and he contacted me, and I was happy to help you out.
Well, now because of that, we're in 60 countries around the world.
Outstanding,
So,
outstanding.
Yes.
Which reminds me about your bill.
See Joey G.
Joey G's got our bill.
That fucking nightmare. That invoice is still unpaid, so.
Thank you very much, sir. It's been a pleasure. Matter of fact, I owe you more. Don't worry about it. And if you want a tip, don't worry.
You're okay, right?
I try. It's a paisan to paisan, you know.
I appreciate it.
And Joey's over here getting real quiet. He's like, that motherfucker.
I'm just waiting for this fucking pecorini Petey over here.
Well, that's why I gave it to him.
Don't worry, Joe. I won't take your whiskey.
No, he'll just take the Pete.
No, so right now you're drinking the Indian Kamak.
This is the pairing.
Yeah,
this is the
that's what you're
pairing.
drinking right now.
Where'd you learn about that, from Vic?
No, actually, I just found this on the shelves over at Benny's, and it intrigued me. I'm like, you know what? This deserves a pairing review with a nice cigar. And Raphael recommended his cigar, and here we are.
Cool.
Here we are. We're doing it
What
live.
we got going on here?
Yep, lot going on here.
Yeah, so we just got, Don Rafa Cigars is going to be featured at the Knicker Open at Medina Country Club.
Ooh.
You can get more information at the knickeropencharities.com. This is a veterans event, Folds of Honor, and celebrity golf tournament going on. So we got that going on.
Nice.
There's a promo code if you go to the website. Type in RAFA. And you'll get a little discount there. So make sure you check that out. That's the Knicker Open.
Grab the smokes, guys.
At Medina Country Club with the Don himself will be there. And we're supporting that's a great support, too, for veterans. And, we are
Anything for veterans.
big supporters of our veterans. So that's
we don't do enough.
Yeah, no.
You're right. The country doesn't do enough.
No,
That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem. And so we do a lot. We try to help as much as we can on the veteran end. As I said, Kyle mentioned earlier, we're doing a celebrity podcast down in Texas in June.
Nice.
And it's for the vets too. It's the promoter, TK Klun, is a vet himself.
It's not
And,
TK Klun. It's his initials, TK, but his name is Tim.
Well, he likes TK, but I
Klun.
threw TK and Klun is his last name. Are you going to be my wife right now?
Yes, I am. Because
Teresa,
you're not
kick
spitting the
this
right
guy's
information
ass,
out.
Really, yeah, I've had it with
Everybody
him.
eat a
He's
cannoli.
spitting the wrong information.
What's his middle name?
TK, no. Anyway, he's a promoter, and if you've been watching all these softball games once a year on TV, it's co-ed and all. They got actors, they got musicians, they've got athletes, they've got bunch of people on there. And we were just in Texas, Kyle and I, a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he was part of the show. He loved the show. He actually invited us to go back down. We're going to be on the field where the Texas Rangers play, and we're going to have the celebrities come in after they're up or whatever, and we're going to have them on the show,
Nice.
talking to them and stuff like that.
We have live auctions that are going to be going on during the show. So we're getting donations from a lot of the cigar companies and manufacturers, giving us merchandise and everything to raffle off. So during the show, we'll actually have a live auction for these different prizes that are going to go on, and then proceeds are going to go back to their charities that they're a part of. So
Only cigar-related items?
no,
No,
we've
all
got
items available, and we promote those,
yeah.
the sponsors who are doing that. So we'll be promoting them. They'll be on our web page.
So
and
we already have a signed Leon Searcy jersey
From the
that is going to be
Pittsburgh Steelers.
put up there. We're going to be having signed stuff from Adrian Gonzalez, Dominique Wilkins, and Tiago Splitter. We have, humidor manufacturer Dan.
Daniel.
I forget.
I'm bad with
I don't
names,
have
but
it
yes.
with me right now, but we have a whole list on our website at www.greatlakessmokeshow.net. All the items that are going to be up for auction are posted up there. If you search for, if you hit the little hamburger button and drop down, you'll see the celebrity softball tournament, and then you'll see all the items up for auction.
I'll donate a $500 pair of custom-made Birkenstocks.
Ooh, holy
Whoa.
shit!
Wow.
Holy shit!
Wow, well, thank you.
Thank
That's, Wow,
Thank you.
awesome.
You're going to have to get in touch with me so
I'll
we
get
can
in touch with you so
figure
we
it
get
out how
a
to...
picture, a promo of it all.
Yeah.
And then matter of fact, I'll have my cousin Frank, because
Yeah.
he's putting this all together. We'll put a promo for it all and advertise anything you want
Yeah.
and how you want to advertise it. And thank you. That's
Yeah, we
fucking
we
phenomenal.
send those
Thank
all
you.
over the world. Last year, 11 countries on 4 continents.
Wow.
And so I'll donate a pair. Obviously, we're going to have to work out some of the logistics
Yeah,
because the
yeah.
person will have to have a mold made of their foot. But
Sure,
then
sure,
right.
sure.
We'll make a custom Birkenstock just for them.
Okay, awesome. That is.
Wow, that's
Unbelievable.
fantastic. You hear that, folks?
Unbelievable. Thank
Check out that website.
Thank
You
you.
know, it's going to be amazing what you're going to find and what you're going to be able to bid on the auction. And we're going to take care of those military vets one way or another. If we got to do it, we're going to do it.
Yes.
So, we got to take it in our own hands because they deserve everything we can possibly do as a country. And that's
Absolutely.
fabulous. Man, thank you.
No,
Thank
happy
you.
to help
Well, cheers
out.
to that.
Yeah, this is a chin-chin, cent'anni for sure. And wow. So, folks, get on the website. We're going to have a lot of stuff that you're going to want. But remember, it's for a fantastic cause.
Yes.
It's for the vets, and they deserve everything we can get them.
Oh
so,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be
that's
great.
fabulous.
No, as long as you're doing non-cigar related stuff, I'm happy to help
No,
out.
Oh, yeah.
we're doing
Yeah.
everything. We're doing everything. So that's great.
We're getting as the weeks and weeks go on and get closer to the event, more and more people are jumping on board and giving us donations to auction off. So yeah, it's we appreciate.
I had a guy come back from Afghanistan probably, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago, and he had his canvas bag.
Uh-huh.
He said, I want you to make me some custom shoes.
No kidding.
And we made custom shoes for him out of his
Wow.
bag.
Wow.
Some clogs and
Wow.
had the big U.S.
Oh,
stamp in the
that's
front. It
awesome.
was really
That's
cool.
That is
awesome.
awesome.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah, you should. That's fabulous.
I have goosebumps. That was just so cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, what
that
an
is-
idea.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
We've done them out of fire hose for firemen.
Wow.
So
Okay.
yeah,
That-
there's lots of
Oh, yeah.
possibilities.
Oh,
So yeah, it's
Well,
pretty,
let's talk. Let's promote that,
Yeah.
man. Really,
Yeah.
we'll get together on that, and that's fabulous. It's going to be in 3 months, folks.
Yeah.
3 months, June 10th. Kyle and I and the other Choochers are going to be right there on Globe Field with the Texas Rangers play,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a fantastic event.
And as you guys know, Dave Blanco, one of our sponsors of Smoke the Chooch segment, he's going to be on the field playing. So he's diligently getting in shape for this game because he's like, I'm a little out of shape, but he's getting back into shape. And then our other co-host, Jara, she will be one of the coaches for one of the teams too. So we'll.
And these are
we'll see
two
how-
military people, folks, who bleed red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
So please support them. Get them on board. help as much as you can.
Speaking of red, white,
it's
and
gonna
blue,
be
look at
great.
these
Yeah.
boxes.
Oh, yeah.
These,
Yeah,
I
so
think
what
they're
do we got here
These
there?
off-screen boxes. We got the white, we got the blue.
Oh, he has so many varieties,
Wow.
flavors, and just great regular
Look at
cigars
that.
like
We got
we're
the
smoking
red,
here.
Red, white, and blue right there.
But
Put that on top there. Put it on top.
You put it on top?
No,
Okay.
other way, because it's gold on the ear. There you
you
go.
go.
There you got
All right, I
it,
don't
Ronnie.
know. I'm a
Red,
little
white, and
slow. I'm next to Joe.
Oh.
yeah, Don Rafa does a great job. He really does. He really does.
He's doing a. No, we have to put this down. Oh, actually, if we keep it up, we won't see Joe. So anyway,
Oh, poor Joe. Everybody picks on you, bud. How come?
he deserves it. I mean, no, really.
Fuck me, I'm still in Ronnie's dream.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get rid of you.
Oh.
Everybody eat a sandwich.
Right after I finish talking.
Yeah.
You didn't say it right. You got a sandwich.
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 The sandwich.
Sandwich.
It's a pronunciation. You got to get the Italian out of you, really. Just because you got an Italian last name.
You gotta get a Paisan glass.
Well, I don't know. Well, how come,
Look
you
at
didn't,
these
how
pa-
come you didn't give me one?
This
That's a
Paisan
beautiful glass.
Look at these.
Yeah. The
That's
Paisan
a
cigar.
beautiful
Did you
glass.
see the one that the Pope had?
The
Oh,
Pope's
now
got
that's
a big one.
glass.
Yeah.
That's a
he's-
glass.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
He
one.
has the snifter. This is
Yeah.
a Glencairn.
Yeah. Giftsonglass.net, guys.
Gifts on
Giftsonglass.net.
glass.
They
Yep.
do a nice job.
They do
Yeah.
an amazing job. Tom Simeone, thanks, brother. This was an amazing glass that we put together for the Paisan Club.
Hey, you're not wearing the awesome hat that you had commissioned there too for the Great Lakes Smoke Show.
Oh, you
Where
know
was
what?
that hat at?
You
huh?
know,
But today's the Paisan. I gotta represent. I gotta represent.
yeah, well, you got it
You know.
here. That's good. But, you know,
Gotta
you
represent
got
a
to
little
wear the
bit.
hat. You got to wear the hat there, you know?
But that was a beautiful hat too that
Yes.
you got there.
I'll wear it.
And that
definitely.
was from where'd you get that hat from again?
Oh, it's Sun something. Honestly, the website.
You think
I can't
about it.
remember.
We'll talk to
Yeah.
Mike.
Let me look that up.
Michael, so what does it take
I'll
for
have to look
somebody
that
to
up.
become a Paisan member?
Well, they have to.
We have to kill somebody first and then bring them in.
No, we don't talk about that.
Well, this
We,
is a private meeting.
Like I said, if somebody eventually goes missing in these events.
We
you
had
gotta keep
to
your
we
hand
had
on
to
the
go
silver
private on the club. So you have to
Okay.
you join, you answer some questions, and then you're approved by one of the admins. I think Joe's an admin, so one of the admins would approve you, or Ray, or myself, or whoever happens to see it come up.
Okay.
You
And
just give me a glass of Jardinier and you're approved. That's it.
Oh, that's
You're
enough.
in. You're in.
It's not difficult to join, and there really aren't any rules. It's just
Except respect. We have to have respect.
and have fun. Yeah, and really we haven't had to
And
have
don't have a thin skin.
absolutely, absolutely. If you've got a thin skin, don't bother asking permission to join.
No,
You know.
don't waste your time, folks. Trust me.
But
My
no,
first
it's-
Paisan meeting, when I went, I was like, you guys are nuts.
And yet
it's-
here you are.
And they're all whiskey nuts. They all love their whiskey, and I showed up, and there's all these whiskeys on the table, welcomed me with open arms, and I'm like, here we go, this is it.
Yeah, I mean,
Paisan Club, cigars
new people
and whiskey,
come in
can't
all the
beat it.
time, and it's not a problem. I mean, Joe came to the meeting in what was that, February maybe?
Oh man, that was.
It was
Last year?
No, it was last year during the football game, during football season. It was a Bear game.
Yes, but my first one I think was in the summertime.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like a movie scene when you walk into these meetings. I'm not gonna lie.
We don't have to
Yeah.
talk
No,
about that.
you wasted 10 fucking towels on this kid.
No, it's a good time. Everybody's very friendly. We all bust each other's balls. I mean, that's just.
Well, that's life. That's what it should be.
That's what it is.
Nobody needs a safe space when they're around us. It's all fun.
Yeah.
Nothing is meant
Absolutely.
maliciously,
Right.
and it's all just let's have a good time.
That's like our show. I mean, I'm the butt of all the jokes, but what the hell? Screw them all.
Absolutely.
And,
You
and
have
it-
strong shoulders.
And it's,
I
and,
do.
And it's
I
kind of
do.
like the military because we all joke with each other, but if somebody from the outside says something, we're all standing neck
Forget
to neck.
about
Like, what's your problem?
There you go.
Absolutely.
So is there a new club lounge to say, or is that going to be in the works again?
No,
or?
no, we still float. We do have we have one meeting a year, usually in January. That's always at the same place. It's always over Northwest Highway. I believe you guys were there for the promotion of the Don V.
Yes, yes.
Over by Vic.
Yes,
That January meeting is always there.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
because we have a bunch of people that come in from out of town.
Oh yeah.
And that's
For
close
that
to
meeting.
the airport.
And
yeah.
it's convenient.
Yes,
It's
yes.
convenient. And Vic is always a great host.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's fantastic. My God.
He's a great host.
Safari Sun.
Safari
SafariSun.com.
Wow, that took a
Safari
while.
Sun. You get, I'm a little preoccupied at this point. I've had a lot of cannolis. I'm not gonna lie.
There's still some cannolis in the
Yeah.
box
Yeah,
there.
there
You
you go.
know.
I think he ate the gesso.
Usually there's 4 meetings a year.
Okay.
4? Okay, so every
we
3
try,
months?
Try to have them quarterly.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We used when we first started out, we were having a monthly, but it was just too much.
Sure.
It was the 3rd Thursday of the month. It was just too much.
Yeah.
To organize and to get people to come, obviously you want to have a nice crowd and what have you.
Right, right.
So the last meeting we had was in
January.
January, and we
So
had
you
one
really
meeting.
do for one.
Yeah.
We're here in April already.
Right, and then we'll have another one. We'll have one in,
Well, this
in
is a
May.
club meeting.
We'll
Would
have
this
one
be
in May.
considered one
Yeah,
to say?
yeah,
All
because
right,
this was advertised as a Paisan meeting. We'll have a special edition in May when Nolan comes to town.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll probably have one in August and another one in the fall sometime.
Okay.
And they travel.
Hey,
They travel.
I got a beautiful place where you can have your Paisan Club
Okay.
meeting in August. It's down at Cedar Creek in Martinsville, Indiana,
there you go.
with the BCA.
I'm telling you.
Bring all your boys down.
All right. So what we'll do is
We got the whole hotel.
Yeah.
what
We
we'll
have
do
a
is
hotel.
we will promote a Paisan meeting there. I won't be there. I'm telling you now.
Oh, forget about it then.
It's only a 3-hour drive.
For you,
Come
it's
on.
3 hours.
What weekend?
August 12th and 13th.
Yes.
The Holiday Inn Hotel Express is completely booked for us.
Yes.
Okay.
240 rooms for the BCA.
Yes.
I do a huge charity shoot in August, so I have to make sure it's not a
Okay.
conflict with that. There's a huge charity shoot for muscular sclerosis
Okay.
Beautiful.
and Lou Gehrig's disease.
Wow. Okay.
And they raise millions of dollars across the country.
Okay.
And Chicago is one of the host
Okay.
cities.
Okay.
And I've been doing that for probably 6 or 7 years. And somebody very close to me, my cousin, is the chairman of that event for the Midwest over here in Illinois.
Okay.
And so if it's not a conflict, we'll
Well,
work.
we're Facebook friends.
We'll work it
and you
into-
can see us. I'll promote it. I'll put it
Okay.
down there. Take a look and see if that's available. And I tell you, it is a cigar weekend, a drinking weekend, and just really one hell of a good time. You'll be in the mix of cigar manufacturers, cigar blenders. It's just an incredible. Joey G is going to be there representing you guys. And
you don't have to drive anywhere. You stay at the hotel, right?
everything at the hotel,
Well-
but Cedar Creek is 10 minutes up the road.
And I think they're working on a shuttle between the hotel
Good.
and the
Yes.
fest. So
That would be great.
So yeah, everyone can get to and from safely. That's the idea. So, but yeah, the venue is beautiful because it is a distillery, a winery, a brewery, and a concert venue all in one, and a restaurant now. So everything is self-contained there. It's a great place. We were there for the first annual one last year. This is going to be the second of many until we outgrow their facility. But as of right now, they've committed to all the years until they can no longer handle the people influxed into there.
Well, we'll have to try to make it happen.
Yeah, because it really, talking about a weekend away with the guys, this would be a weekend away.
And we have, what was it, 40 vendors now?
We're going to be up to 40 vendors.
Yeah,
Wow.
40
that
vendors.
are going to be, all cigar owners or
So you'll
something
have-
related.
You'll be able to buy cigars there from all the vendors at that event.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a great,
Should be a good
great thing. And the is there a purpose behind it, or just to get
Well,
together?
it's basically for boutique cigars only. It's their platform of what they call the PCA, where everybody goes in July in Vegas and all. But they wanted to just keep it to boutique cigar owners.
Yes.
And
Right.
the owners want to have the one-on-one with their people. They don't want to be just lost in the crowd, or spending thousands of dollars going to Las Vegas to go and enter. They want to keep it soft, easy, very manageable, and again, they want to get to know the people one-on-one.
Yeah.
So after the show or Friday night, we're at the hotel, we're in the backyard, we got the whole place. There's a fireplace going on, fire pit with chairs. We all sit around, and just like we're doing right now,
And
it's like sitting in a cigar lounge, and you're talking to cigar owners themselves.
And the hotel has said their big conference room that they have there is ours to use through the whole weekend.
Nice.
So, we'll have...
Sounds like you guys have it all lined out.
Yep. It's getting bigger. So this will be the second annual. The crew are going to be there. We're going to be doing a podcast. Kyle's going to be doing his drone. He's going to go up and check it all out.
Drone, nice.
And,
I am the official drone footage for the BCA.
You're the droner, huh?
The droner, not the drowner, but
it's a great event. Great to be to meet all the owners and manufacturers of these small boutique cigars. Because you go to a lot of events and they're all behind their booths and stuff. Here, they're usually out in front of their tables. They're there in person. You can shake their hands, get pictures with them, talk with them. Nobody's in a rush. It's just you and the cigar manufacturers, that most people don't get that one-on-one time.
there's
Now,
no
will
egos.
Will
no
they be
egos.
selling only boxes, or can you buy,
No.
sticks?
Yeah,
and
you can
try,
buy
You can
sticks.
sample
Yes.
different
And
things.
they're going to have
yeah.
swag bags where everybody's going to put their cigars in there for the VIP dinner. A fantastic dinner is laid out Friday night.
I mean, I know a guy that last year he just basically went booth to booth, just bought like 5 sticks of each person.
Sample packs.
So they have the register. You go in, you start going through, you get your list, you get all your cigars, and at the end they have the cash registers there, and then you basically bill everything out through
Nice.
Cedar Creek because they have the license.
Right.
So basically you're buying it through Cedar Creek, so they have the license. So everything's legit, everything's on the up and up. It's for a great time.
Well, that sounds like a great opportunity.
Oh, it'll be a great
How many
party.
people did you have last year?
So we had close to, I think, 200.
No. That's the VIP dinner for 200.
Oh.
Close to 1,000 people.
Yeah.
And they only had 3 months to prepare.
Yeah.
Now we've got a full year, so we're going to go.
So Friday night is the VIP dinner. So
that's
if you buy the
200
VIP tickets, you basically can get into the dinner. They have you can sit down and have dinner with the cigar manufacturers. They'll have their sticks
Restaurant on
there.
hand.
Yeah.
And that all the information is available on your website?
You can look at our website.
The
on ours.
BoutiqueCigarAssociation.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they have their own, and we also promote everything for them.
You have a link on your site?
Yes.
For people to get through? I'm
Yep.
just trying to
Yes.
Yep,
help,
absolutely.
help
Oh, yeah.
the people out
Oh,
there. so
we've
that-
been talking
Okay.
about it.
All
absolutely.
on Facebook, the website, the GreatLakesSmokeShow.net, or the BoutiqueCigarAssociation.com. That's where your best information for all these events are going to be at.
So there's a
Sounds
lot
like a
going
great
on.
time.
Yeah.
Honestly, Michelangelo, it's a fabulous time for a great chill, great happening, some great memories, and meeting some amazing people in the industry.
Now, how'd you get hooked up with Joey G over
He
here?
hooked up with us. He's his own self-promoter.
You didn't choose.
I made Ronnie's dream come true.
Oh, and I overcome. Actually, we met when Kyle and I did a special event down at Vic's place.
Norwood.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Down at Norwood, and we had a wonderful time down there, and ever since then we talk to this guy every day. There's something going on. He wrote a beautiful article
It was like
on
the
us.
hemorrhoid that just won't go away. He just locked on.
Get
and-
some preparation H and rub it all over his body. Maybe
Yeah,
it'll
we get
disappear.
retired Bob to keep pushing it in.
Poor Joe.
No, but he's
No,
been
he's a good-
fantastic.
Joe's a
been
good guy.
fantastic
Joe's a
since,
good guy.
since joining the crew here. On
But again, we brought
a quarterly
another
basis.
thing to the show about the whiskey and the alcohol. So that's a whole nother look for the
Yeah.
show that we brought in because we always want to change. We always want to bring new things.
Like when we were on the FM station, we started doing like whiskey segments and stuff like that too. And then when we went to the podcast size, it kind of went by the wayside. We kind of like forgot about it. And then basically when we got to Norwood, and then he came along, is basically like, hey, I got a great idea. And the timing was right. Like, yeah, we need to bring this back into our show because, yeah, when we're smoking, most people are enjoying a nice spirit with their smoke. So
Just like I was talking about how these whiskeys and these cigars.
Yeah.
They just
what are you doing there, Ron?
the pairing
I
of
wanted
views.
Trying to
touch 'em.
check his messages here?
Yeah.
What, see where his wife is?
Scotty, beam me up. Beam me up. They come together right at the
Yeah.
right time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and different whiskeys with different cigars really
Yeah.
bring out the flavors.
Absolutely. And then we brought a co-host in, a woman that we've been trying to get in with women to get more involved in the show because more women now are smoking and drinking. And we brought a co-host in, and she's not only a smoker, not only a drinker, but she's a Second Amendment enthusiast.
Oh, good.
She's with the military and down in Texas. She teaches women how to do self-defense.
She's a beautiful
and,
soul, is what she is.
Yeah, she helps women out of abuse.
Yeah, I'm gonna get because we got to get Michelangelo and Ray on at the same time.
Oh,
Oh yes, we got to go deep into the
The
into
Pope is in the
Paisan.
house.
There we go. Let's get
Actually,
him back.
he was in the house before I
Yeah.
was, but
And now we got them both. What are we all drinking?
I was busy. I actually had to work. Some people have to work.
Camet.
Yeah, this is what we're drinking there, Chad. Chad's asking what we're drinking. And we're going to have share a little bit with Alan Boyd there, huh? Yes, sir. Let's check it out. We're going to give you some Indian drinking right now. Yeah, that was good stuff. Yeah, it certainly was. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're drinking, and
We've
it
got a
was
whole
delicious.
bottle selection here, too, if you would choose
Chad,
for
it's
something
really
else, too.
pretty good stuff if you get a chance. So, El Presidente, I know we keep talking about Michelangelo as the Presidente.
driving force behind me.
Well, you did mention that earlier. He is the driving force. He's the event coordinator.
What are you doing with your headphones there, Ron?
What?
You're like hunching over. What? Here, fix your,
Wait,
fix
hold
your
on.
headphones.
Hold on, where's Joe? We got to steal some of his whiskey.
There you go.
bottles.
Well, hell, just drink. It's
Yeah,
on me.
just-
Don't
just
worry
just
about it
drink,
tonight.
Drink.
You can drink all you want. It's all good.
He might be throwing up by now. He doesn't really drink as well as I said.
Oh, he says he's a big drinker, but I saw a little sweat coming down his eyes, so it might be.
I had him. I had him at the house. I got it on video. I got cameras around the house. I got about a 30-foot walkway on the side of my house, and he was leaning against the house the whole time. Last time I started walking out.
Oh, there we go.
Then there was a little gag, and I think maybe
Funny.
he threw up outside of camera range. I think.
Funny story about leaning up against a garage on the outside. So
That's delicious.
back when I was younger, we used to have like house parties and stuff.
Yesterday,
when we were
you see how young he is.
stupid in our 20s and stuff. But a story was we're all out there around the bonfire. We had a keg and everything going and stuff like that. And my buddy just he probably drank half the keg himself. And I remember there was like these group of girls talking over here. And he went up there and he's like, "Hey, you ladies doing?" And he put his arm out to go lean against the garage, but he was farther away than he thought, and just went boom right over.
And the ladies were doing great, laughing their asses off.
Oh, that's classic.
I shouldn't pick on Joe for the time he came
Oh,
to my
pick
house.
on him. Pick on
No,
him. This
no,
is
listen.
the show to do it.
I tease him because I got him. But
Yeah.
when him and his friend came over, they come by. Sometimes we sit in the yard and drink whiskey and smoke cigars. And him and his friend came over, and when he told me he had enough, I was like, thank God. Because he goes, I'll bring a couple bottles, and you match it, and we'll have a whiskey sample. I go, all right. So he comes by the house, and he's got a bag with him. He brings 12 bottles out. I said, Jesus.
So
I gotta go in the house and-
He has Cuddy Sark. He's got
Yeah.
White Label.
Oh, yeah. All the labels.
Rum chata. He brought some, yeah. No, so,
Ray's got Pappy, Belvini 21.
no, he did bring good stuff, but he brings 12 bottles,
don't
and I'm
give
supposed
him
to match 12
kudos.
bottles.
What you smoking there, Ray?
You know, it was their house
What is
blend.
that?
It was a house blend when I went up there, and it looked interesting to me.
It's got like a yin yang
Yeah,
in there.
it's got that Canadella wrapper, and
Okay.
It's okay. And you know what? I'm following off of a cigar that I really enjoyed, so that's
So it's hard.
that's
It's hard
always
to
yeah.
come
hard.
off
Yeah,
of
that Don Rafa I thought was excellent.
Oh yeah.
It
Yes.
really is.
Oh yeah.
It really is. No, he's come a long way. Raphael's come a long way.
This is a fantastic smoke. I'm waiting for the Maduro right here shortly
Yeah,
after this.
I gotta get into the Maduro one here.
So you come down here a lot then, Michelangelo? Is
No,
this,
I know Raphael from up north.
Hmm.
I see him. We live close to each other, so we see each other up by the shop and at various
Okay.
events up that way. This is actually my first time here, and I'm really impressed with this club.
Oh yeah.
Really impressed with the club. It's
They got a heck of a locker system here. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yep. No, they have gaming for people that are into that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather waste my money on cigars and liquor.
I know.
Yeah.
You try your luck, and then you can buy a couple of boxes of cigars.
There you
know?
go.
You spent all your money on cigars and whiskey, and the rest you just wasted.
True.
So what is your favorite cigar overall, Mike?
My favorite cigar.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. It's in his back pocket.
Oh. Look at that.
And here I am, thought it was
I
something
know what
else.
it is already. I can tell you right now. If it's not it, I'm going to be
If it
surprised.
doesn't have a cigar in there,
Is it the Christmas cigar?
It is the Christmas cigar.
that can help pleasure your woman there.
This cigar,
Standoff.
this cigar,
Davidoff.
this cigar holder was made for me. I don't know who actually made it, but a friend of mine, Michael Labazo, who's a
Labazo,
Paisan who
Okay.
travels in for the meetings. He had this made for me, and it'll hold one cigar, and he had it made so it'll hold the Christmas cigar. Now you may be wondering, why is this Davidoff Double R called the Christmas cigar? Ray knows the story, so I don't know if you guys want to be bored with.
No, come on.
with
Tell
an old
60
story.
countries around the world.
But when my children were little, every year right before Christmas, I would take them down to the cigar store, and this would be the cigar that they would buy for me.
you.
Okay.
Well, not for me,
Okay.
for Santa Claus.
Oh, Santa.
Okay.
And then Christmas Eve night, we would put the cigar on the fireplace in a nice ashtray with a
Okay.
nice libation.
Ooh. Okay.
And they would say, well, Poppy, everybody else leaves cookies and milk for Santa Claus. Why do we leave him a cigar and some whiskey? I said, everybody else does what the ordinary thing is. And they get ordinary gifts from Santa Claus. You do something special,
Yeah.
and that's why you get the special gifts.
I love it. I love it.
And so that was the tradition at the house. Now,
Wow.
my baby is 26 years old.
Wow.
Okay.
And for Christmas, she still says, Poppy, don't forget, we need to leave the cigar out for Santa Claus.
That's awesome. Oh,
And so
man.
this is the Christmas cigar. But this, I've smoked a lot of cigars, and from a number of countries, Cuba, all over the world. But this is still my favorite cigar. Now, whether it's because it holds a special place in my heart,
I think it does.
I don't know, but this is my favorite cigar.
There you go.
It's
and-
it's an outstanding
Yeah.
cigar too. It's not like you're telling me an AC Grenadier and I'm going to argue with you. I can see this.
A Swisher Sweet,
Yeah.
maybe,
No, this is it's always consistent. It smokes well. Ray's known me a long time, and he knows that this cigar
Christmas cigar.
is the cigar. I always have these with me. This is a great cigar. I smoke a lot of other cigars. I love the Don Rafa cigars. I love Vic's Don V.
Oh, the Don V is good too.
But
yeah.
but there's nothing like this cigar for me.
For you, absolutely.
Yes.
And
again,
that's what it's all about. It's
yes.
all about, is this whiskey the best whiskey in the world? For somebody it is.
So,
is.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's all our own palates. It's all our own doing. Absolutely. And you got yourself a winner there too.
Yeah,
So that's good.
No, it's fun.
But I
It's-
think
it's fun.
the kid connection is really the true beauty of the story.
Oh, and he's got wonderful kids. His kids are just wonderful people. He raised
Thank you,
wonderful
Ray.
kids.
Yeah. How many kids do you have, Mike?
I have 3. I have a
Okay.
wonderful wife, is what it is.
Okay.
Me,
Not so much. We know.
my wife did a good job.
Meds are meds. I got you.
I have 2 boys and a girl, and
Okay, I got 2 girls and a boy.
Joe's wife is here.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Hey.
Mrs. Joey G! Keep them drinking. And what do you like to smoke?
You know,
It's a tough question. I know.
it
It's
is
hard.
a tough
It's
question.
hard.
It really is. Lately, I've been doing a lot of Caldwell Lost and Found. The
I
Caldwell
haven't had
Lost and
that.
Found edition. Yeah, they're just limited editions that when Robert Caldwell goes down to cigar factories, he buys stuff that they have aging there that they didn't release,
Okay.
and then releases them.
Nice. Hard to come by, though.
Yeah, but not really. You find them online, and I've got the different ones as I see them come. I get them. My favorite cigar of all time. I don't know. Good cigars are like,
Well, now that we smoke so many,
Well,
and
that's
there
like-
really are so many out
That's
there.
like saying who's your favorite child. I mean, it's
Oh, you can never say that.
I mean,
Well, what's your daily smoker, Ray?
My daily smoker. The last year, Romacraft. A lot of Romacraft stuff.
Okay.
I like them a lot. I mean, I used to steal cigars from my father when I was a kid, the Macanudo Prince Philip.
All right.
that-
I was going to say the White Owl Dutchman.
and then when I go smoke those now, I'm like, what the hell did I see in this?
You're young and stupid like the rest
Yeah.
of us.
Well,
That's what it comes down to.
35 years ago, you had 4 choices of cigars, pretty much. But
Well, cigars have come a long way. They
Yeah.
really have. It's unbelievable. You got like 16. What do we say? 1,600 different.
16,000
16,000 different cigars now.
manufacturer out
I
there.
mean, how crazy
Well,
is that?
You think about it, since probably the early 90s is really when things exploded.
When the big boom.
Yes.
This
Really?
is the next boom. This
Yes.
is the second
That's
boom
really
again.
when things exploded.
COVID actually did a fantastic thing
Yeah.
for cigar
Oh
smokers.
yeah. It was the best thing, unfortunately, for cigars because everyone's sitting at home now, and instead of being in the office, they now can realize they can have a cigar on their porch and still be on the Zoom meeting, and you're not missing anything at work while you're still enjoying a good stick. And and that's and you talk to any of the brick and mortars or any of the online realtors, they're saying that 2020, 2021 was their best years.
Their best year, but believe it or not, I believe it was 2017 or 18, was the highest selling cigar, year overall. I found that interesting as I was having a conversation with someone, and I said, how can that be? I'm thinking 2020, 2021 was really the highest peak because now people who are, like you said, are home working.
Right.
And they could, those who are lucky enough to smoke in their house, they can smoke in their house or in their backyard. They're working from home. So it's not maybe that one cigar at night. It's maybe 3 cigars during the day.
I think that's got a lot to do with the manufacturers, the tobacco growers, Nicaragua in general,
Yeah.
the explosion that happened down there. And you could honestly smoke 3 or 4 different cigars that are totally
Yes.
different experiences
Yes.
from morning to night. And it's not like you're smoking, 30 years ago I was big in Dominican stuff, but they all tasted
Crack it open.
kinda
Dominican
similar.
was
Crack it
bigger
open.
30
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Dominican was what was the
We got to
after
get
effect
Ronnie
of
to
Cuba.
try that.
Right.
So it went from Cuba to Dominican Republic, but then Esteli, Nicaragua took over, and then that just blew everybody away because all the Cubans finally got all their seeds and they're growing. Then
But
Honduras
even still-
stepped in. Now Honduras is going to be stepping out.
Yeah.
There's going to be major problems.
But even still, Ronnie, but then we got introduced to a leaf that we never even thought of, the African leaf.
The
Wow,
Afri- Oh my
fantastic.
God! Well,
Fantastic
One of our
smokes.
sponsors, Banff, by Ishmael Oliva, he brought in this African leaf combination that is like really second to none. I mean, it's when we were smoking it on the show, none of the 4 of us could figure out what the hell was in this. It was flavors that we've never smoked before.
Wow.
And it was a fantastic smoke. Like, we were surprised. Like, never in a million years did I even think that there was tobacco coming out of Africa, but here it was. It was a full cigar from Africa, all African leaf, and it just blew us away.
It's going to be the next leaf that people are going to get involved with. The African leaf is going to
I look
make
forward
people.
to it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Michelangelo! I'm telling you, it is just a smoke that you never have smoked before.
See, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
Oh, it
it's-
is. It
Even though the
really
cigar
is.
boom, the first cigar boom,
In the '90s was
Yeah.
they
unbelievable.
pumped out everything to try to make it taste like Fuente, basically.
Yes.
If you could copy Fuente, you were, or get as close to Fuente as possible, which are still phenomenal cigars, but the flavor experience and the experience of cigars, people have.
But now it's a science.
Yeah.
It's become a science. The boutique manufacturers realize the only way they can compete with Fuente, Perdomo, Padron, the big boys, they had to go into the science to learn how to cultivate that ground, the seed, how to make it, how to cook it in the barns. They are not. So, the competition is so fierce that they have to produce the right cigar at the right time. The big boys, you mentioned it, they were mass producing and pushing out before they were really ready to go.
Yeah.
Everybody was smoking cigars. It didn't matter because it was the in thing.
Right.
But now they can't afford to do that no more. They don't do that because they know the boutique guys are on their game.
Well, you got to
and
give them
it's
credit.
growing.
They have changed an
The boutique
experience
guys
that I
have
don't know
changed.
that would have. Guys like Nick Malello, they have changed the experience for me. I might have been bored of this if they didn't come in. And I don't know that I would be as into it. I smoked the Tabernacle yesterday, and it's just one of my favorite cigars.
Good smoke.
And and there's just so many different experiences, and they change as you're going, and they develop. It just a great time to be a cigar
Well,
smoker.
me and Ronnie were instrumental and Bob in getting his cousin Frank off of Padron.
My cousin,
the
that's
guy
it.
would never smoke anything but Padron. And then he started, we started getting him on the show, and then we started getting these boutique smokes. And now it's almost a rarity if he has a Padron at all now, because now he'll go to the Corona Cigar Lounge down in Orlando, and he'll get like a Howard G, or he'll get a Sobremesa.
Sobremesa is a good cigar.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a fantastic.
But I mean, Saka knows how to put a
Saka
cigar.
knows how to put a
That
cigar
man,
together.
let me tell you, that man can put a cigar
Hey,
out.
easy on that. I'm
Joe,
taking that
good
home,
stuff, Joe.
Hey, who are you to take his liquor?
Joe. Yeah, I'm bringing that home with
You
me.
have to try this one. I just opened
After
it
I
up.
finish that, is that the Petey Pecorini?
that's the Petey
That's the
Pecorini.
Petey Pecorini.
That's
Joe brought a bottle of that at Star by my house.
nice.
Oh, so that's
in
why I
the
had to buy a
stash,
new one.
I just opened the bottle. It's
What do you
very
think?
Nice. Very nice.
Really?
Very nice.
Not, you don't taste the peat?
Oh yeah, you taste a little bit of but for a
Okay.
10-year-old Scotch. It's
All right.
really really nice. Very
I'll
smooth.
get into that after my
Very,
next batch
very
here
nice.
of the Comet, and I found that very interesting.
10 years old, though, that's kind of young for a Scotch.
It is,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
it's very smooth. It's got a great flavor.
usually I like my Scotch to be able to order its own Scotch. Be as old that it can order its
As
own
long as
Scotch.
it's
so-
18 years old, I'm in.
See, when you look at Joe and his wife, it's just proof that the effects of a roofie could be long lasting. Because there's no way.
It's true. But she found the Italian in him, so that had to be the draw.
It might be.
Because that's the only draw the guy has, is he's Italian. You know what I mean?
If Joe was a racehorse, they would have said he was stepping up in class when he got married.
Right.
He definitely won the Philly.
Hey, look, he's turning all kinds of shades of red over there.
What a stallion. What a stallion that boy is. But he still needs the blue pill, we heard.
Oh, only in your dreams, Ronnie. Only in your
But
dreams.
it's always in my dream. That's all this guy is. In the last 3 months since we met him, he's in my dreams. Don't be jealous, Mrs.
He's got they have a beautiful daughter together. He's brought him over to the house and swim and all that. His daughter, just
Nice.
beautiful young girl.
Good. Nice.
But obviously looks
But
like
you
a
met
mom.
him through the
Famous.
Paisan Club?
No, through a whiskey group.
Through a
Okay.
whiskey group.
Through
Okay.
a whiskey group and started talking and,
And here you are.
Yeah.
You're stuck with the guy.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of him. He's a promoter.
he's a promoter.
He is a promoter. I'll tell you a funny story about how much of a promoter he is. I'm in 4 different groups that Joe's in. And so I get all the notices about your show.
Okay, good.
And then he's instant messaging
Oh,
me.
hey, wait, where are you going with my whiskey?
Hey, Jeff, take it easy on it. That's his.
Yeah, I got to take that home. They
He's
can't find that
instant
no more.
messaging me about the show. I
Okay.
said, Joe, I'm in 4 different groups that you're in. I get 4 notifications about the same thing from you. You don't need to instant message me about the show coming up.
I turned into a bartender over here.
Hey, bartender. Yeah, Joe will let everybody know that our show is coming on for sure. But no, he's actually been a tremendous plus. And now we got people who enjoy the alcohol, should we say, that are joining, and his pairing. And for us, it's again, it's added to the show, because we're always keeping it new, bringing in different people for different flavors.
We got Bruce Stark on.
Earthling is back.
He's at the Detroit Red Wings game watching us. So obviously
hey,
the
Bruce,
hockey game
who's
ain't that
Detroit
good.
going to lose to today? Oh, and then
There
we
it
got
is.
Smoke the Chooch.
There it is.
There you
Look
go,
at that.
folks. We got Chooch shirts available.
Yeah, we got hats,
We got
shirts,
hats available.
Patches.
Who do you
stickers.
know stinking patches? But we got stickers with you, too. Support us, definitely, folks. We need that so we can drive to these events and do all the events. Look at that. He is a promoter. Look at that. He's selling
I
us
think you
up
should
left
double
and
his pay.
Oh, well, I want to give him $1.99. So what does that mean? $3.98?
Give him $3.98. I think he's worth
He's
it.
worth everything, $3.98. All right, I'll take a bottle and I'll give it to him. Look at this guy, still promoting. Boy, oh boy. And I got Vic Shaw saying, what the hell, why isn't he not doing that for me? But, yeah, I mean, it's been a good add-on to the show and the people he's bringing on. And again, just having you guys with the Paisans Club, and Kyle and I looking forward to coming to the meetings when you guys are set.
They're always fun.
I think
Always
so.
fun.
I mean, I know I'll fit in, but we can bring the Polak in. We'll bring him in. So
I'm only part
Can
Polak.
he valet?
What's your
or
last
something?
name?
he can
Valet.
valet. Gesso. It's
Gesso.
almost Italian. He can pass. He's got the vowel.
We can pretend.
He's
We-
got a
we can
vowel.
pretend.
That's
No.
all.
As I keep telling Ronnie, I did the DNA test. There's like 1% Italian in
And
me,
you're good
so-
enough.
Yeah, I won't do
you're not a maid.
I won't
You
do the
can't-
DNA test. My family's from Sicily.
Oh, that's screwed up, everybody.
I'm working on it.
My grandfather is from the island of Filicudi, which is just north of Palermo, and my last name is from the town where the orphanage was, Pecorini. So that's where I got the last name from. So
This
we,
Maduro
growing
one.
up, we said, no, we're not Sicilian. We're Italian and from Genoa, the home of Christopher Columbus.
Ronnie, you got to get into this
I'm
Maduro
talking
one.
here,
Oh
buddy.
my
You're
God.
interrupting me. Hey, what kind of respect are
Hey,
you?
I'm going to bring it back to the cigar because the Maduro box press is
all right.
I'll have to try one
freaking
of those
amazing.
next. I'll have to try one of those.
Freaking
But
amazing.
my
But, yeah.
grandfather was just the opposite. He would say, "We're not Italian. You're
We're
Sicilian."
Sicilian. It's amazing. And then the big thing was growing back in New York City, the Sicilians and the Napolitans, they hated each other. Oh, it was always war. But in New York City, there was more Sicilian Napolitan marriages than anything else. Is that how do you guys survive? Can you imagine the wars that go on behind the doors? It's fabulous. But over and all, it's all good stuff.
That's
it's
what
all a lot of
my
fun.
family's Napolitan.
You're Napolitan. Okay, all right.
Did you hear Jeff's joke?
No, I'm deaf.
I was just asking, do you know why Italy's shaped like a boot?
Because we kick everybody's ass.
No, because they couldn't fit all that shit in a sneaker.
Oh my God!
Hey, Joe, go
Well,
on,
we
show
got-
this guy the trunk that I just bought on my car.
I'm glad he's not on Facebook. Otherwise, I'd kick him out of the
I
Paisans.
know, we would. But he's on YouTube, so we
I
get
got
rid
some.
of that
I got
way.
some nice, fine sneakers. I'm going to make for you out of Sacree.
Hey, they already said one person goes
We'll
missing
make him
at these
some
events.
custom
so.
shoes at the shop.
Jeff, when are we going fishing, Jeff?
Away with this because I'm well nice.
You really hate it, but
He's only here for affirmative action, so we don't get sued.
he's only here because of his wife. Other than that, he's useless.
Sally is a beautiful woman. Sally is a beautiful.
Isn't she? How does she put up with this lump? I don't know, man.
She's going to be a saint.
Well,
She is a saint, Saint Sally.
He's here without her, so
Well-
where's the wife?
He's a Satan today.
He's a saint.
Poor Sally.
Well, she's cooking it.
Oh, there you go.
She decided what she wanted to make, and I looked and said,
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh,
Is it lasagna?
Give that a try, right?
All right.
yeah, it's nothing.
so she's making
Yeah, that's
Very
good.
good. Very good.
I like peated whiskey, though.
I'm going to try that now, right after this.
making homemade graham crackers.
He's
Holy
still
jeez.
talking about this Italian cook at home.
Oh.
God,
Who's making
boy.
graham crackers?
Well, obviously he's undernourished.
You know, he ain't 350 pounds for nothing. You're not 325. Who's counting? Oh, you lost weight.
Wow.
There's no way. There's no way you're not 3 spins on a scale. I don't buy it. I mean, I am too. I'm not, but I'm. I'm just saying.
There's no substitute for cubic inches.
There's a lot of fat in that other arm, buddy. It's like me.
And the bicep's supposed to go this way.
Like this.
Yeah, exactly. You hold it like this, and we all got muscle. We all got
He's got
Jeffrey.
that. He's got that bye-bye arm. When it waves, this keeps flapping.
I said, bye-bye. All right, you think about a comeback. We'll talk to you later.
I'm holding back.
The show may be over.
I know. That's
It's not a
exactly what
family
we're
show.
looking for.
We're well past family. This show went off the rails the first half hour.
We were family when Joey G was on.
The warden's here. Joe's got to be careful. Don't.
That's it. No more drinking, no more
Yeah.
smoking, no swearing. He's a good boy.
He's making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich over there.
She should come around more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least there's more drinks for the rest of us.
Ron, I really appreciate you giving me this bottle to take home. That's
It
really
is my
nice of you.
honor to do such a thing.
Can I have
Remember,
another one?
It's
Yes,
absolutely. This one's. I'll leave this to Jesso. He's the Polak.
Okay.
So we'll give you this one instead.
Oh, outstanding.
Or there's a Jefferson's Ocean in front of you too. You can-
That's the one that's not even open. I mean, I
Yeah.
should show you more respect.
If there's 3, I'll take them all.
See, there you
If
go.
it's free, I'll take 3.
There you
Oh,
go.
it's a trifecta
Yeah.
today.
right.
It's
Yeah,
all right.
you're Italian.
I didn't know you were a bourbon guy. I didn't know.
You know, bourbon is okay. That would probably be good with my Coke.
I didn't know. Maybe I thought maybe we were going to clean the guns with it or something.
That would be good with my Coke.
Talking about the guns. So how is the club doing over there that Mr. Jeff seems to be very involved with?
The club is very, very well. It's a lot
Is it healthy?
It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
May through October, we shoot trap every Wednesday night. The
nice.
third Wednesday of the month, we shoot sporting clays.
Okay.
If you guys have Foyd cards, you're more than welcome to join us.
Floyd and Carrie.
I have a CCW, so I'm good.
All right.
If you guys want to come, I'll even bring you a gun.
I'll bring my own.
No, really, that would be a great event to have you guys out and come and shoot with us. It's a lot of fun. On Wednesday nights, we have anywhere from a half a dozen to 15 guys. On the sporting clay nights, we usually have upwards of 15 to 18 people.
What do you think?
And,
Podcasts? Are you hearing podcasts or just fun? Or what are you thinking?
Probably just fun.
Just fun?
Yeah.
No, we shouldn't bring this live?
Probably not.
We have a lot of people in Second Amendment.
I know, but the logistics of us being on a firing range, I don't know about. I want to deal with
As
that.
long as
I'm
Jeff
not
is
very
not there.
comfortable with the gun hole aspect. I'm not a Second Amendment guy. I don't believe it.
Really?
Wow, did we have a lot of bullshit just
Wow.
now?
I think you're up to your waders in
Yeah,
that.
I was going to say I better pick my feet up. The shit's flowing deep in here.
This tracksuit can't hold that much shit in there, man. Are you kidding me? God, he's wearing Depends and he doesn't want to talk about it.
No, that would be a great opportunity for you guys to come out and shoot with us. We'll get the Pope out. Jeff will come out.
Yeah.
And we'll do a little shooting.
Wait, are you guys shotgun guys or?
I've got.
Okay.
I've shot when I was young. I haven't shot recently. But
That was just
yeah.
yesterday.
Yesterday.
So I'll give you a lesson.
Oh, boy. Good luck with that. There you go. It's a Navy guy you're talking to, you know.
So while we're on, what's your favorite
So I
shotgun?
won't drop
What's
the
your
soap.
favorite brand?
I can't talk about
Can't talk
that.
about it. What about you, Michael? What's your favorite brand? Just brand.
Brand, I have more Berettas than anything.
Really?
Okay. It's our people.
But I do have a new one that I really, really love. Last year at the charity, or 2 years ago at the charity shoot, I won a Browning grade 5 over and under unbelievable gun.
Satori?
Yeah,
I have a Satori. I like it.
It's a
Never-
grade 5. The wood
No.
and every inch of the metal on that gun is engraved. It's
really?
Oh yeah, it was.
Ooh.
It was the grand prize. I was fortunate enough to win the grand prize. It was a charity event. I bought
Nice.
tickets, and how that worked out was, they have all kinds of prizes. They give away all kinds of guns and artwork and everything else, but they have a raffle where if your ticket gets picked, you get a chance to be in the grand prize raffle at the end of the year after they've done their circuit and gone all over the country.
Right, okay.
So there's like 24 people in that raffle,
Nice.
and I got
you won?
I got the call. Wow! Oh my God!
Talk
it was
about an
amazing.
orgasm. That's awesome.
It was amazing, amazing.
Have you shot it too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took it out pheasant hunting. The guys were like, "You're taking that gun pheasant hunting?" Yeah, it's a gun.
It's a gun. You got to use
You're
it.
going to use it. What do we do,
Absolutely.
leave it over the mantle?
No.
It's a tool. Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's a very beautiful,
It's
expensive
a
tool.
It's a beautiful tool.
It's gorgeous.
It is just.
Wait a minute. You're commenting on Michelangelo's tool?
Yes, I am. You're talking about the one that shoots shotgun shots.
Well,
Strictly.
he has a gun that shoots. It's okay. Maybe blanks, but shoots. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's a one-eyed monster. It's good.
I was very fortunate to win that gun, but most of my guns are Berettas.
Yeah, I'm a brother.
Handguns
Okay.
and long guns are Berettas. Now, as far as rifles go, I've got my two favorite rifles would be a 7mm custom Browning that I have, and I've got a 6.5 Creedmoor from Gunworks.
Ooh.
And that gun both guns will hit targets at 1,000 yards. No
Oh
problem.
my God.
No problem.
No, I have not shot that long.
No problem.
Nope,
Hit the
nope.
steel at 1,000 yards. The Gunworks gun has a dial-in scope. You put it on 1,000 and you're on.
Wow.
You don't have
Wow.
to hold 38 inches over the target. You just dial it to 660, 980, whatever the target is. You range it. You put it on.
That's a nice.
Okay.
So be careful what you're saying. Don't be telling you.
It's all right. As long as I'm 1,000 and 1,100 yards
No,
away, I
I'm,
feel safe.
I'm good to 12.
Okay.
Good to 12? All right, so I stay 13.
1300.
Lucky 13, the Italian number. That's it, for sure. Nice. And that's every Wednesday night, huh? Okay. All right.
Usually May through the end of
Oh,
October.
nice group of people there. Everybody's real polite at a gun club.
They better be.
Yeah.
You don't want to piss anybody
Everybody's real
off.
friendly, polite.
Not a gun club. Conservation club.
Conservation Club. I like that, Jeff. The way you spin that around, that's perfect.
He's
Tell
a
you
wordsmith.
A funny story about
Illinois, right?
Yeah, let's go somewhere else.
Funny story about a Chicago alderman. I won't say his name, but he used to come to the club, and his bodyguard used to drive him to the club, and I saw him. I was waving to him, and then the first time that we had chatted on the phone a bunch of times, and his bodyguard pulls in next to me. We're both driving in, and he says, my 45 will go through the front block of your truck. And I said, yeah, maybe so. I said, but you forget, you're at a gun club. We all have guns here. You're not the only one with a gun. He looked at me and he realized he was right.
One shot might take care of that, and it only takes 16 shots to put him down,
Exactly.
straight down, and make the cross on his body. Hey, you got to send him up somehow.
Yeah.
You're a Beretta guy too?
Beretta, you know what? I actually like CZs a lot. I've got a lot of CZs too, but Beretta is my number one.
I've got a nice 20 CZ.
I know of a no, never mind. I'll tell that story a different time. Not on the line.
That's all right. We
But-
won't talk live on that one. You hear that, folks? We won't talk live.
But I like CZ. CZ's probably my number two. I've been lately buying a lot of stuff from Palmetto State. They do a lot of real good deals on AR stuff.
We'll get them for the Chicago Pipe Club. Nice.
You need
Well-
to bring Alan in?
We're going to bring Alan in, that other character.
Alan is
Jeff.
awesome, man. Hey,
is.
listen, we had a Paisan meeting at Casa one year.
Yep.
There had to be 200 people there.
That was the pipe club, the pipe weekend.
Yeah, and we had gun raffles and cigar raffles. It was amazing. And Alan brewed. He's a
He's a brewer.
Oh yeah,
He's a brewer.
Yeah, he brought a
He
cake.
hasn't brewed
brought a
anything
cake.
for me personally yet, but
You
know,
have
we'll
not?
get
Have you
him.
not tried his beer?
No, he has not
Oh.
given me the beer
Oh yeah,
yet.
he brought a keg that night. It was
Yeah, for you guys
tremendous.
it's special. I know. I'm a
Tremendous.
nobody.
What kind was it?
You know,
Was it like a stout or?
I'm
That
not
was
I'm
a
not
porter.
I'm not a
porter.
I'm not
was
a beer
outstanding.
drinker. I had one glass
Porter's
and that
a
was
good
it.
That's it?
I have maybe 8 beers a year. That's it. I'm not.
I don't
not
like
a,
beer
not a
that
beer
much
guy.
because it gives me too much gas. You know, it blows me up.
You're always full
you-
of hot air, though.
You don't need
true.
any extra gas. So you
No. The pasta fagioli does enough.
Put the extra gas in your car, all right?
There you go. If that was the easiest thing, I could drive around the
you can come
country.
in.
Alan,
Alan,
come on in for me.
Alan
Take
and
over.
Jeff, come over here. We're going to
Come
talk
on.
about the Chicago Pipe Club show. Come
on,
on
Alan.
over.
Alan,
Then just say what you can.
Alan, nobody
Come
wants
on.
to hear from Jeff if you're not involved. It's the only way we can get him on here.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Michelangelo, thank you. Honestly, thank you for
Thank you
everything.
very much for having me.
Yeah,
I really
thank you.
appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure. Really. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much,
Thank
Ray.
you. Folks, we're going to change the seats here for a moment, and then we're going to wrap things up. But it's been a pleasure so far talking to our special guests, and thank you. Thank you very much for joining us. There's been a bunch of you on the show for a while, and we couldn't be more excited to be here today, Kyle.
Yes.
We're having a
This has been a great
Great
time.
time.
Great time.
Joey G with everything that
Joey
he's
G.
brought. I'm going to call him Joey Liquor.
Joey Liquor.
Because it is what it is. No, the other way. Flip it around the other way.
Joey
Turn
Liquor.
around. Oh, there you go.
Well, I
There
mean,
you
look,
go.
he brought all the
There you
liquor.
go. There you go. Nice. So, folks, we now have Alan Boyd and Jeff Rice. Alan's the ex-president of the Chicago Pipe Club. Jeff right now is an active board member. And
I'm sorry.
did you see Joey G's jaw? You had to pick it up off the floor. Oh, man.
I'll get a bag from Don Rothman before I leave.
There you go. Bag it up. Bag it up. Guys, how's it going, man? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
We're doing
Awesome.
great. We really are doing great. Make sure, Jeff, slide it in, a little bit towards. There we
you
go. We
go.
want to make sure you're in the picture. So, tell us a little bit about the Pipe Club, or what you can tell folks. We got the Chicago Pipe Club coming up, Memorial Day weekend.
Pipe Club show.
The
Yes,
show.
yes.
Yes.
It's going great. Right now we're almost filled all the room nights that we need to fill,
Nice.
which is one of our challenges.
Yeah.
I think I forget the exact number. I think it's like 468 room nights we have to fill, and
Right.
now
Wow.
we're at 400.
Wow.
Oh, I thought we were a little bit more than that.
It might be.
Okay.
I haven't seen the latest numbers.
I think Tim, when I saw him
Yeah,
two Fridays ago, he said they were pretty much booked for all the rooms that they needed
we were
to
just
get.
shy
Well,
of it
when we
before.
needed, there's
Yeah.
still rooms
Oh, yes.
available
Oh,
in
yes.
case anybody is interested in coming.
It was just one of those where we have to hit a certain number on
Right.
the rooms, or else we get
We're
charged
exactly
for
right.
those rooms.
We have to hit 80%,
Yeah.
and which is what we're really knocking on the door at.
Yeah.
And so if we don't reach 80%, then we have to pay like 30% of what the remaining days are.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's a big dollar hit if we came to that. But
Right.
as we speak, it's not a concern.
We should
Because
men-
we're so close, and I think as far as right now, we're at about 80%. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should mention that this is a new venue for us. The
Yes.
venue
And
that
where are
had-
we staying? What's the new
the
one? We're
ven-
not at Pheasant
we
Run no
are
more,
at the
folks.
Lincolnshire Marriott.
Okay.
Okay, and so it's a little bit more expensive. Things have changed, so that's why, it was a big thing for this year. One of the other things that we ought to mention, though, is this is the largest pipe show in the world.
Pipe and tobacco.
We have we have carvers coming from every corner of the world. We have people who are pipe collectors that come from everywhere. China. We have Russians that come just to compete in our slow smoke contest.
Yes.
So I mean, it's a real melting pot, and I'll tell you what, it's a hell of a lot of fun.
the last show we had people from 71 countries.
71 countries.
Yeah.
3 years ago, huh?
Yep,
Wow,
yep.
that's unbelievable. That's
It's cool.
fabulous. Absolutely. We are number one, folks. And I don't mean that, and I don't mean to stick it to any other club. If you're listening, please, we love to do it big, and we're trying hard to bring in the world to the club for everybody to experience. We have the location, we have the banquet hall. We usually put about 300 vendors in there, and I think that those are more tables than,
It's a little reduced this year.
Yeah,
because it's the first year. We
Well,
got
we're
COVID in a
limited
lot
on
of countries.
space.
We're a little
Oh,
limited
right,
in
right,
space.
right.
Yeah, we have a little bit less space than we've had in the past.
But we've been able.
We're at about 250 odd tables, where in the past we were at like 320.
Okay.
But we're
not that far off, considering
No.
COVID is still rampant around the world.
No, and on top of that, we were able to continue some of the events that we've always done. For instance, the pipe making seminar we're going to be able to have this year like we have in the past, which is fantastic. You know, that's where you come in and basically it's a two-day. And in 2 days, and the guy who runs it is one of the most renowned pipe makers in the world.
Jeff
Grasick, J. Allen Pipes. He comes in, he teaches a class.
It's
I mean,
amazing.
it is amazing.
It's really well spent time, and even though it's like, well, this year it'll be a little bit large. It'll be about 16 or 18 people. Normally it's about a dozen, but you're getting one-on-one training for 2 days, and I'm the one that puts it together and runs it.
I just help.
And yes, and the fun part is we run it 2 days before everything starts, and all the carvers that are arriving from United States and overseas and everything,
local,
they all pop in to say hi, and 9 out of 10 end up being there for a couple hours because they start helping too.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have some of the top name carvers in the world
helping you,
standing next to you, showing you how to sand something or how to stain it, or
How awesome is that?
Yeah,
Well,
it's freaking great.
And on top of that, in some cases, our buddy Alex, who just lives
Alex
south
Flores.
of here,
Yep.
he'll come in and he'll just say, "Oh, give me a block of wood," and he'll make a pipe to donate
Yeah.
for the silent auction right then and there.
He's teaching this one too.
Oh, is he?
Along with Jeff.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic!
Folks, you
The
got to
last-
be there. I mean,
last
if you're a
pipe club
pipe
meeting.
smoker or
Yeah.
anything
Yeah, he-
involved
he-
with
he-
pipes,
he said he was
this
gonna-
is where you want to be. Chicago Pipe Club Memorial Day weekend at the Marriott in Lincolnshire, Illinois. Easy access to the hotels, to the airport, and right downtown. I mean, Chicago, how long will it be? 15, 20 minutes. You're in
It's
Chicago
nothing. Yeah,
itself.
it's
No,
right
and
there.
plus there's Gurney Mills just to the north if
Yeah.
you want to go shopping or
And great flags.
Or Hawthorne
Great
Woods
Flags.
Mall is right there too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
right there. It's everything's right there.
Yep.
Before we get too far, Jeff, Greg says, "Hey Jeff, how's it going? Enjoying yourself, I see."
yes, I am. Is that my buddy who traveled with me down to the St. Louis Pipe Show?
Well, that's
gonna
Greg
guess it is.
Scalfidi.
Scalfidi?
Oh, Greg Scafidi. That's Michelangelo's son.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Greg. Gregory, I'm missing you. You were supposed to be here. What the heck happened?
You're supposed to take care of Dad. You're always supposed to take care of Dad.
Yeah. I mean, your dad made a special point of saying, Greg's going to be there, and, if he comes early and he doesn't see anybody he recognizes, make sure and, see how you are. You took the day off.
We're not going to let you down on that one, Greg. That's for sure. Oh,
That's mine.
that's him.
Fill it up.
I can do
There
that.
you go.
There it is.
He just keeps going for the same bottle. He doesn't
No,
even want
I-
to experiment.
No, he started with
Oh,
the
yeah, actually, you know
Kemet-
what?
You have to try the Pecorini Petey.
The Be careful with that one. That's got a special sauce in it.
Let me ask you.
Got a couple
Let me-
blue pills. And
I gotta ask how that name came to be.
I teabagged it. Don't worry about it.
oh no!
It's got that special taste that you just goes.
You're right. It does seem to have this certain.
Does it taste a little nutty?
Boy. I'm the king
No,
of
I was
nuts.
gonna say.
A little fruity.
Well, that would be Kyle. I'm the king of nuts. Trust me.
Well, I was gonna say it seemed to have a hint of garlic to it.
Everything I do comes out garlic.
It's a little nutty.
Check
and
out the
garlic.
cannoli. You're gonna love it.
Does that taste like this pistachio in there? Or?
Oh, that's your stuff.
Well, that one's definitely got some peat to it.
Yes. What
And
do you
it's
think?
got some Ron to it too.
It's got Don Ron in there.
It's got a strange finish.
It's
You know what?
orgasmic to me, I can tell you that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Pour it back in the bottle.
No, I want
Nothing comes back. It only
I
shoots
want-
out.
everybody out there watching to notice. You see this? That's controlled fear. And what that's about is it's all BS.
Like Blazing Saddles. Steady as a rock.
Yeah.
Well, this is my shooting hand.
Shooting hand.
Hey, you know what's funny is that was on this morning.
Was it really?
Oh.
One of my
Uncut?
favorite movies.
Uncut or cut? It has to be cut.
No. What do you
Really?
mean?
It was uncut?
You mean where they cut out the nasty parts?
Yeah.
No, it was uncut.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was on. It's on.
One of the cable too.
It's not a cable. It's
Streaming?
Streaming.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that's good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, then you're not losing all the jokes.
You know, he's
Yeah,
actually
well,
wants
that's
to
the whole
put
movie.
out, before he dies, he says he wants to do Blazing Saddles too. And he don't give a shit about
Who? Mel Brooks?
Yeah.
He wants to do
come
one
out-
last ride before
One
he
last
stops.
ride.
I would love
I-
to see that because I
I
love
couldn't
Mel.
see it getting past the censors
No,
now.
no.
Oh, he don't care.
He said
He's
he's
going
going to
for
fund
it.
it
Well,
himself.
that doesn't mean it's gonna.
Oh,
you
it's
can
going.
Put, you can put it.
Guys like us in
Oh,
our
are you
age,
kidding
we're
me?
going
It'll-
for
it'll
it,
get-
man.
It'll get out there.
It'll get
Oh,
out
yeah.
there.
It'll get out there.
No question about
I
it.
remember showing my kids when they were like early teens, and they were laughing their ass off. They said, "We can't believe what he said."
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, "Well, that's the good thing about this. That he
You know,
did it. You know,
it really
Yeah.
was. It was
The,
like,
the major networks would never let it
no.
fly.
Oh no.
But he said he's going to fund it and do it himself, and he's going to get it out there on the
Well,
streaming.
he better
so.
do
Got
it
my
soon
money.
because he's not getting any
Oh,
younger.
no.
no, well, he is a little old, but that's okay.
Oh, I love him. I'll tell you what, Young Frankenstein
Oh,
was.
again, another one so far ahead of its time.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
fantastic.
It was.
Yeah.
And the fact that he did it in black and white just made it that much
Much
better.
better.
Yeah.
Or
That much
even
better.
History of the World.
Oh, there's not one that you can't rate it as a good movie.
He's a madman. but we
History of
gotta
the
love it.
world.
Yeah.
You know, all those
Absolutely.
stuff. is great.
Spaceballs.
Yep. Yep.
Baseballs.
Yeah. Great.
You
Great
can't
stuff.
even say that anymore.
No. Yeah.
You can't even say sweaty balls, but we're going to say it anyway.
Are you kidding? You know,
Jeff's having your sweaty balls right now.
How do you
There
like
you
them
go.
sweaty balls?
Speaking of,
Hey, let's get back to advertising. Here it is. Alan Joe, baby. Keep going to Alan Joe's.
oh, they're the best. They're the best.
They are the
Oh,
best.
And their sub sandwiches are.
They're
freaking
fantastic.
phenomenal.
Oh,
I've been eating there for
Phenomenal.
45 or 50 years.
really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man. Awesome.
They're
Awesome.
right down. They're like
Franklin Park,
2
right?
miles from my house. Yeah.
There you
Okay.
go. There you
Nice.
go. Anyway.
It's good to have a good
anything,
sub place.
Anything else that the people can know about the show
the
itself?
show?
We still have openings in the pipe making seminar. It's $150 for the 2
That's
days.
cheap, man.
Yeah.
And you're going to make your own pipe
Well,
for
that's because they supply all the
$150?
materials,
Yeah.
the tools, everything.
That's
all you got to
fantastic.
do is show up.
You got to show up with safety glasses and a couple of files. Other than that, we supply the pipe and the sandpaper and all that stuff.
Nice piece of briar, the stem material, the whole gig.
What about the slow smoke? Are we having a slow smoke?
We are having a
Yes.
slow smoke.
All
As a
right.
matter of fact, I'm already registered.
Are you ready?
The
You
thing
can
is,
do it online with the USPCA.
Bless you. Whoever sneezed out there.
If you do it now, it's only $60 or $65. If you wait, it'll be $70 or $75.
75, yeah, because if
Okay.
you prepay, you get saved $10.
Yeah.
And we got a great dinner, I heard. Friday night
Yep.
for like 20, 25 bucks.
$20.
20 bucks
bucks.
for a fantastic dinner on Friday night. And then the dinner of dinners on Saturday night.
Yep.
It ranges depending on what you want to eat.
Yeah.
It's $88 down to like $70.
Yeah, because we have salmon and vegetarian.
But that's also like the semi-cigar dinner because they give away a lot of tobacco and prizes and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's
Salud, whoever sneezed.
and then we also, in that same dinner is when they award the Doctor of Pipes
Okay.
and the Junior
right.
Doctor of Pipes. It's a neat dinner. It's really cool. It's like a 4-course dinner, and it's a lot of fun.
3 years in the making, folks. I'm sorry, COVID killed the show for 2 years, but we were bound, no matter what, to have the show for everybody in the world.
Because we want people to recover. It's one of those shows where you go and have a great time, and if you don't come out feeling better than when you walked in, there's something the matter with you.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, just to look at the artwork, because that is pipe carving in the woods.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You know, I mean, that's...
Well, we have that one carver, I can't recall his name, gentleman from Italy, and he's known for his carving of pipes that resemble famous people. You know, he's got like Whoopi Goldberg, and he's got all 4 of the Beatles. You know,
nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's got some really cool carved pipes that they don't have to be explained to you. You look at it, you know exactly what it is or who it is.
It sucks that I won't be there.
You're not.
Where the hell are you going to be?
Going to be in Florida.
It's going to be in Florida, some nudist colony.
There's a whole different category.
But everybody will see your little winky.
No, in his dreams, he thinks I'm going to a nudist colony. This is Ronnie's nightmare, but I'm going to Florida. My brother's getting married, and then after the wedding, my mom wants to...
Destination wedding, okay.
My mom wants to go to Key West again, and she wants to enjoy herself, so I'm taking my mom to Key West.
Mom is important
for that, but if I was going to Key West, I'd rather go in February.
This is true.
May, it's not going to be that bad.
The end of May.
Yeah.
Now, if I was going the end of May, tarpon fishing.
Oh, that would be awesome. I don't think Grandma's going to be in the tarpon fish.
No, but we'll eat some fish for sure.
You better.
Yeah.
Grouper sandwiches all day long.
No, there's one restaurant that I love going to in Key West. It's right on the marina, and you basically walk in there. And the waitress will be like, what are you looking for today? And you ask them what's the catch of the day, and she'll actually run out of the restaurant, go down the marina to all the boats, ask them what they have, come back with a list, and she's like, "This is what I got. These are the market prices."
Wow!
And then you tell them what they want. They'll grab the fish off the boat. They bring it to the kitchen, fillet it right there for you, and
I'm hungry as you speak about it. Oh man!
Well, as a guy
in my nightmare, I got a little shrimp going on.
Yeah, you do have a little shrimp.
Let's just drop it right there.
We can never drop that. Believe me, the show is made on that.
Well, if we drop it, we'll never find it.
You need that magnifying glass, buddy. I didn't take the blue pill yet.
Hey, Joey G's got the blue pills for you.
Tell the people, how can they find out about the show and how they can register?
Chicago Pipe Club on Facebook and
on the web.
And then Chicago.com on the web.
There you go, folks.
Chicago
gotta
Pipe
be there.
Yeah.
You're going to
By
see
the way,
these 3 schmucks, not this guy. But we'll be there.
If anybody wants to know, and by the way, if there's any girls watching, Kyle's actually a good guy.
He's
and
single.
The only reason he's single right now is his last girlfriend. One night they were just sitting there, and she looked at him and she said to him, "You know, honey, I wonder why they call PMS PMS." And he looked at her and said, straight-faced, "Well, I thought you already knew that." And she said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Well, mad cow disease was already taken."
Oh, and that's the story of how he was single. But he really is a nice guy. And with that, folks, we're going to wrap it all up right here from a fantastic location. We're going to be here till a while, but they're open till 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
So come on down. Get
Burning
yourself
Leaf in Aurora right
the
now.
Don Rafa, which is oh my God, the Maduro is even
great
better.
Cigar.
Than,
it was. The ones that we had a couple of hogs, and they were fantastic.
Yes, they were.
And one last thing before we sign off. Just as a reminder, the Don Rafa cigars will be featured at the Knicker Open at the Medina Country Club. It's the KnickerOpenCharities.com. It's a veterans event for Folds of Honor with celebrity golf tournament. Promo code RAFA on the website there. So make sure you go there, get your tickets, get to the Medina Country Club for that event.
Absolutely. Folks, we can't thank you enough for supporting us today. I hope you enjoyed the show. I know we did. and we brought you some information. A fantastic cigar line, which you guys need to jump on.
Absolutely.
Get it. Chicago Pipe Club show, which is coming up.
Yeah.
It's great, and
These
get a
are-
chance to come down and enjoy this lounge.
Yeah.
It is a fantastic lounge. Check out our friend Joey G on his Whiskey Network. May 1st is going to be his next review of pairing of the cigar along with the Kamet.
Box Press Habano.
Box Press Habano, along with the Indian whiskey Kamet.
I want to try
And,
and
those-
taste of that
It is
Kamet.
good.
Where is
And don't
is it
forget
open?
to try the Pecorini Petey, which is really very, very tasty. Very interesting.
I got a hair in it.
Oh, don't go. Hey.
Hey,
don't
there
go
it is.
nowhere. We got to eat.
And then just for all you that are out there that want to join the Paisans Club, look them up on Facebook. Ask to join. If you can't get in or can't find it,
Ooh, a cannoli.
find me on Facebook or find Joey.
But that's not
on
for
Facebook.
everybody. That's Jesso's filling.
And then you.
This
no,
has
that
got a
was
name on it?
that
That's
was
the Jesso filling
no,
in
that's
there.
the Joey special filling.
Eat it.
It's in the special sauce.
Special sauce. Oh, look at him light up.
But yeah,
Ooh, you can
make-
taste Kyle all
make
the
sure-
way.
Make sure you all join the
Tough
Paisans
crowd.
Club and join all these events for us. So, from all of us,
From all of us
to all of you.
And it was a great time, and thank you.
Tuesday night, folks, tune in on the Great Lake Smoke Show
7:30
Tuesday night.
every Tuesday.
We're going to have Ishmael and his
Whistle
line.
Dick. I remember the other guy's name
Kojak.
was Whistle.
No, it's going to be Kojak and Ishmael. Take a look Tuesday night,
Yes.
7:30
All right, I could be
Central Time.
wrong.
From all of us to all of you, thank
This
you.
is why they
Thank
never
you.
let
Good
me
night.
on.
Good night, everybody.
Perdomo Taj Mahal here. You know?
It really is.
They're stopping by. Oh, I heard about you. I smoke your cigars. I love it.
That's the short story behind how Christoph got started. It's actually named after our son, Christopher.
We're infamous for our packaging. Everybody knows Gurkha's got the best packaging, the most beautiful labels.
All your listeners out there, thank you. Be careful, be safe, and God bless you.
Long ashes and slow burns, my friend. There you go.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. This world is so beautiful. I feel its love come shining through. This world is so